There we are. We should be in now. Is the music too loud for everyone?
No, it's fine.
Pretty loud. It's pretty funky.
fine.
I'll scroll it down
Really?
just a tiny bit. It's a little
Yeah,
bit
it
too funky,
doesn't
I know, I'm
sound
about to change it.
fantasy.
I know,
Very,
I'm just changing,
very,
I'm changing it now. It's on the break playlist. Now it's on the sort of ambient noise playlist. And I need to move the turn order.
I accidentally joined the Siltrus campaign.
Have you got a battle playlist?
I do, actually. That's the one I should be playing, really, isn't it?
Yes.
Does it have the Doom soundtrack in it?
Doesn't yet. It will do.
It's not a
shortly,
real
it will do soon.
soundtrack.
Megalovania.
It will do. I'm building a playlist up, which will be accessible for next time. At the moment, I'm just
Castlevania?
streaming it all.
Why did you say
I'll have a look.
Castlevania?
Okay, right. Anyway, stop talking about music. We've got to talk D&D. So,
Yeah.
a little bit of a recap because it's been a couple of weeks because we've been busy the last couple of weeks. So, you guys arrived in Anaiden by boat. And after a little bit of an explore, a little bit of shopping, you decided to go to looking at a jobs board. There was a posting up there asking for help in exploring a local ruin, the ruins of Iday.
Don't forget about the cat.
What the
The lost
tabaxi?
cat. No,
The lost cat with Mrs. Miggle's lost cat. Yeah, there was also a posting up about Mrs. Miggle's lost cat as well. Yes.
I swear we will complete that quest someday.
you were very keen on completing that quest, but you decided first of all to go and talk to a water ganassi called Hydra in a tavern called the Inn of a Thousand Doors. So you're headed across to the Inn of a Thousand Doors, had a few drinks, had some food. Ragnar, in his infinite wisdom, decided to drink an entire bottle of absinthe.
Hey!
Promptly, effectively died for an entire evening. Which, I'd like to point out, Ragnar, you are still poisoned from that.
How many hours left?
Like 5 hours left, I think.
Yeah, I thought
Like 5 years.
I thought I had like 3 hours left after the journey to the church.
I don't think so. I think you had more than that. We'll average
What
it
did
and we'll call
call?
it 4 hours, shall we?
Okay, fair enough.
Meet in the middle. Alright, so about 4 hours left of poison. So, whilst Ragnar was passed out, paralytically drunk, fending off death in bed, being looked after by Malaya, you spoke to
Malaya.
Hydra, who told you about a workshop that was owned by a necromancer in the ruins. Hydra was looking for a spell scroll in order to present it to the Mages Guild in Anaiden to gain access so that she could learn a little bit more about sort of like bardic magic that they had in their stores of knowledge in the guild. So you decided to help. You got water breathing cast on you, which lasts for, I believe, 24 hours, which you've got plenty of time left on. You've only spent a couple of hours of that now. So you've got about 23, 22 hours left. And you decided to go and investigate the ruins. So you arrived at the ruins. Now, beforehand, Hydra had told you that what had happened to the ruins, the city, is there was a massive magical explosion, and this has torn the weave in the area in such a way that that magic is unstable. So she said they refer to it as a flux magic zone, and flux magic zone can mean that it's more powerful, it's less powerful, could mean that the magic just doesn't work, or it could mean that just goes completely wild. So you are currently trying to struggle through dealing with this in a slightly different way than potentially some of you would normally handle things. You then try to stealth through the city, through the ruins, and Ragnar and Hydra both failed spectacularly on doing that. And that drew a pack of what are known locally as spell warped creatures to you, and you are currently in the midst of a heated battle with some of this pack of creatures, which seem to be very tough to kill, being undead. So we'll get cracking straight on in. We came back to the top of the round. It's the one directly in front of Ragnar at the moment on 1 hit points go. It is going to attack Ragnar.
Bring it on!
You are raging and you recklessly attacked, but it gets advantage against you anyway because it's in its blood frenzy, so it's going to take 2 attacks, both with advantage.
Bloody hell.
First one is it's only an 11, so that won't hit you.
Yep, AC 18.
That is a 14, so neither of those will hit you either. So you're
Nice.
in luck, nothing happens. Malaya can't really do much in terms of heals at the minute, and she can't really do much in terms of using a crossbow really. So what she will do is she'll move across to this side. She'll shoot this one in front of Vine. I believe Malaya gets a +6. Yes, she does indeed get a +6, which is more than enough to hit it. So she draws her hand crossbow, fires off a bolt into the back of this creature here. Now she does get her sneak attack on this as well, because Vine is within 5 feet of her, of it. Things to keep track of at the minute. Oh, it's an extra 2d6. Okay. So she deals 6, 10, 14 damage to the one directly in front of you, as it thuds into its side, taking a nasty gouge out of it, and it screeches in pain. Seldisa, your turn.
Okay. Can I hit the one here?
The one that Ragnar is currently engaged with.
Yep.
I'd say you probably have to move a little bit. No, you can hit it, but I will give it cover from where you are. If you moved, then you'll probably get a better shot, but I will give it cover because Hydra's currently in the way.
Yeah.
I think I'll move about here.
About where? You haven't moved anywhere.
Here.
Still going to get cover. Still going to get cover because remember, this is not static like it is on the board. It's people are moving around.
Yeah, I know.
Suppose you could hit them if you were here.
No, because that's a pillar. You'd still be in half cover.
I'd probably say there would be your best shot, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be the best bet, but even then, I think that's probably...
I think you'd be more likely to hit the fountain than you would to hit Hydra.
Yeah, I think that at that point I'd call that's probably the best. I'd give him quarter cover for that, but everything else is going to get half cover or almost full cover.
Yeah.
I'd give him quarter cover for that one. That's your best option, I think, without moving completely across the room.
Yeah. Okay. So, is it with disadvantage?
It's not with disadvantage. I'm just giving it a bonus to its AC because of the cover. So it gets a +1 to its AC.
Okay, R/14 plus 8.
It's slash R, yeah.
Slash R, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We always
I'm just
make
getting
this
back
It's not a
well.
Reddit thread.
22.
22 will easily hit. No,
Okay.
no, it's not. Needs to be a D20. Oh, hang on. No, you rolled already, haven't you? Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that you're rolling your own dice.
Why are you measuring a tree?
Shut up.
And since it's already damaged, Colossus Slayer goes
Colossus
into
Slayer
effect,
comes
correct?
into effect, yep.
Yep, so I need to roll.
I will point out, actually, it's
1D.
got 1 hit point.
Oh yeah.
But roll it anyway, because I need to do that. I need to check bits and pieces. So roll your damage.
Okay, so /R 7 plus 4 because it's a longbow, and then an additional D8 for Colossus Slayer. 16!
16 points of damage. Okay. Oh god, it has to roll really high on its con save now then. Which it doesn't. Okay. Finally, this one drops to the ground and does not get up again this time.
Yes!
Poke it
So
just
that
to
one
be
is
sure.
definitely out of the game now.
Okay.
However, the next one, also going after Ragnar, with 2 attacks, both at advantage. That's a 20 to hit with one. And that's an 11 to hit with the other. So you take 4 points of damage, Ragnar.
Is that including any reductions for my rage?
No, that's just base damage, so you take 2 points because you're raging.
Cool.
You switched
awesome.
to your headset microphone, haven't you?
Shouldn't have.
You'd say you have, because it sounds like ass.
Hang on, yeah, I did disconnect things. I noticed my actual audio was a bit buggy. That's because I put on my voice clarity stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like ass now, so...
Yeah.
All those edits I was doing the other day with my mic wasn't actually my mic. That was with my headset.
Right,
It's the way to tune things.
never mind. You're sounding better now. Hey, Kavim, your turn.
Yeah, I am currently trying to figure out what I can even do. Because if I use magic, it has the wild magic.
It doesn't necessarily.
ability.
Remember, it isn't always wild magic. It could be that your magic just doesn't work. It could be that it's just less powerful than normal. It could be that it's more powerful than normal. It's not a wild magic zone. It's a flux magic zone. Slight difference.
I'd rather not risk it anyway.
Yeah.
So my crossbow would either end up thunking into the side of Hydra.
Oh
into
yeah,
the
you'd have
front
to
of
move before you
Ragnar,
can get there. Yeah, you'd have to
or
move.
into blood.
Yeah, you'd definitely have to move in order to hit any of them.
Go give Malaya a hug. She's your
Why?
ward, anyways.
In fact, the only place that two places you'd be able to get a clear shot on any of them is down here, or up next to Malaya.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Go give her a little hug.
You'd have to be this side of her though.
Still move that distance anyway, so
Yeah, so
why
if you
not?
can move that distance, then yeah.
And then I
good.
shall attack with my crossbow.
Go for it.
So that's d20 plus 4.
Yep, so it's not going to get any bonuses to cover for this one.
Makes sense. Oh, cool. That hit.
16 will hit, yep.
Okay,
Roll your damage.
1d8 plus 2. Okay, full, so 10 damage.
10 damage, lovely. So another bolt comes flying out of the crossbow, and it thuds into this creature, causing another nice big chunky bit of damage. It's still going. Ragnar.
Is that just because I'm raging on me? The
Yes.
screaming sound.
Yes.
Ah, cool. I don't need that anymore.
It's so we could keep track that you were raging. I'll take it
Cool.
off.
So this is round 2 of rage. Yeah, I mean, I think keeping a round count would be good. That way we know when we come
Yeah, I'll
back
put a
as
rank
well.
counter in next time you have an encounter.
Cool, awesome. I'm going to recklessly attack that one.
Okay.
With my Morning Star.
Okay, go for it.
D20 plus.
So you get a flat
Fine.
roll on this one because you're still poisoned.
Yep. Miss.
Yeah, that one misses.
Yeah.
Bring the Morning Star down, and it just skims past it.
Alright, do I have any bonus actions?
You've got a bonus action and movement.
No. Okay, fair enough.
No, okay.
But just so everyone remembers, while I'm raging, our allies have advantage on melee attacks rolls against things within 5 feet of me.
So this one in front of you, Vine, is going to swing for you.
Okay.
Make 2 attacks. Doesn't have advantage against you because you haven't taken any damage yet. A 6 and a 14. Sorry, 17.
My arm class is 15. So
15. So the
nothing,
one hits, one doesn't. So you take 4 points of damage for one of them.
Alright then.
So remember to keep track of your hit points on Roll20 as well,
Yeah,
so
I
I know
know
what sort of damage you're on. Etc, etc. Blah, blah, blah. And that's its turn done. I can't really do anything else. I'll just update your hit points on here.
Okay. How do I update my own hit points on this?
If
On
you click on your
Roll20,
character-
click on your character and there's a little red circle. If you click on the red circle and type in minus whatever your
okay.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
You can either
Okay,
type
thanks
in
for that.
what level you're on now, or you can add or minus and it will calculate things.
I always just... I normally use my character sheet to calculate it and just put them things afterwards.
Hydra will dash forwards to assist Ragnar, and will take a swipe at this one that he's engaged
With
with, so
advantage?
she gets advantage. Let me get Hydra's stat block up. She's going to use her rapier. Oh, nice. She gets 22 to hit, which would easily hit, so that's a d8 plus 2.
Roll it again, just in case. Oh, you rolled it twice.
I've already done it.
I forget you've got 2 dice.
I've got loads of dice, dude. I've got
Tons of
fucking
dice.
so much dice. That's actually, she does full damage on that. She does quite a nasty bit of damage. She does 10 points of damage to it. And she will turn to Ragnar and say, "Come on, Master Dwarf." You get Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, she's the bard!
Yes.
Ooh!
You know what Bardic Inspiration is, so you can remember that. I'll put a token on you in a second, so you can remember that you've got it. But remember, it has to be done before I say it hits.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. Next one then. We'll go for Ragnar again. Because you're injured, you get advantage.
And you get advantage.
I get advantage anyway, but I get advantage because of other things. That's a 19 to hit you with one.
That will hit.
Oh, fuck's sakes, I keep rolling out on my dice tray. But the other one misses with a 13. So 4 damage, halved to 2. And Vine, it's your go.
Okay, so I think my flame blade is a bit too risky, so I'm going to sheath it, and I will take out an attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, need to roll to attack, so let me just...
Remember, your quarterstaff is not with Shillelagh on it.
Yep, so it's just 1d6, I think. Would that hit?
Yeah,
wait.
hang on. Is that... Because that's with your strength, isn't it? Because you use your strength to use the quarterstaff, so it's without your bonuses normally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, flat roll, that doesn't hit. You're not accustomed to using it without it being enchanted.
Yeah.
It's heavy, you're not very particularly strong, so you swing it and it just swings wild.
And sheathing my flame blade is a bonus action, so I can't do anything else.
Did you have your flame blade up? I didn't realise. I didn't think you had. Didn't know you had it.
Oh yeah, because I had it out, but I had it out, but it was flickering, so I had to use disadvantage.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Okay. Then, right. So, with the clattering sounds of battle going on, at the end of the round, 2 more creatures
Oh, blimey.
come crashing in through the shattered stained glass window at the back. I don't know why you still got yours hidden on. We need to remove that off of you because you're not hidden anymore because you've made an attack. And they will come rushing from behind. One will go for Malaya, one will go for Hikivim. The one against you, Hikivim, that's a 19 to hit, so that will definitely hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's
No,
one
what
attack.
I have for magic armor.
And the other one's a 5, so that will miss. You take 4 points of damage.
Whoops.
2 against Malaya.
Thank you, retarded. Roll 20.
16 just about hits her, so she takes 4 points of damage as well.
There's one person who wants to survive from this, it's Malaya.
And in fact, it's actually Malaya's go next. Let me have a look. What would Malaya do? She does have, does have a dagger. She has crossbow.
What's she gonna use for dagger?
It's whether or not she's going to heal as well. Does have the ability to heal herself, but it takes an action. Don't think anyone near enough her is actually damaged enough to warrant it just yet, so no. She would turn to the creature that's just attacked her, and she will stabby stab with her dagger. She gets sneak attack on it, because there's an ally within 5... No, actually she's not. She's going to go for the one that's fighting Hikivim, because she gets sneak attack on it. +6 to her roll, which is fortunate, because she rolled a 10. It's plus something.
Do we have a number crunch on what we think the armor class is for these?
I don't think you did.
So,
Same amount of damage
I
last
know
time.
It's probably like 15.
That's what I'm thinking. 14, 15.
I know it's a D4. So hang on. Roll that. Same amount.
Can you do wield daggers?
You can, yeah, but the if you're using a dagger in your offhand, you don't apply your attack bonus to it. So you can make two attacks, you just don't get to apply any bonuses to it. So that's 10 points of damage to the one directly in front of you. Okay. Right, so that's my layer's turn done. Seldisa.
okay. The one I'm going to attack the one next to Malaya.
Okay.
Yep, so let me
Fine.
just turn around, face it. Okay. Okay, 16 plus 8.
Is that to hit? Yeah, that's easy.
24.
Easy.
Yeah, and because it's not
I nearly
damaged,
double,
I
actually.
can't use.
By nearly double. Yeah, if it's not damaged yet, you can't use your Colossus Lair.
Nearly double.
Yeah, it's nearly double.
Yeah, so
Oh,
slash.
that's a hint, if I ever heard one.
But I'm not too fussed about you guys knowing their armor class. 13.
13. Oh,
Makes things
okay.
easier on me, to be honest, because it's if you automatically know if you hit or not. So that's 11 points of damage.
11.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so another you fire another arrow through, and it sinks into it, causing another nice big chunky bit of damage. Lovely.
Okay. Turn end.
The one by you, Ragnar. Gonna again roll to hit with double advantage. Natural 20.
Oof.
So that's 8 damage, half it. And a 21, so that's another 4 damage, which you can half.
So that's 8 overall. Oh no, that's 6.
6 overall.
Okay.
Hikivim.
Not too bad.
Okay. Rotate to face that one. Sheath my crossbow, or put it on my back, whatever, and I shall take out my 2 daggers, and I shall.
Don't you have to drop items?
Yeah, you effectively have to drop your crossbow.
It'd be an action to
That
shoot.
makes no sense.
It's how it goes.
Doesn't she
Just how
even
it goes,
take
yeah.
an action?
Yeah, putting
good.
something away takes an action.
Which is
Oh,
fair enough because
what?
like, if you have like a sheath, it does take a bit of time to like.
You have to
fiddle
try
around
and pop it, yeah, because you have to try. If you want to quickly draw daggers out, you'd have to drop the crossbow.
Okay, fine. I drop the crossbow and equip my 2 daggers.
You can attack.
Yeah, okay. I have no clue how double attacks work because
So
I
make the
don't
first one
play
normally. So whatever it says on your character sheet for the dagger, make that attack normally.
+4.
So roll it with the +4 then.
Okay. 14 + 4, so 18.
Okay. The other one is just a flat roll.
So, like, just 1d4 of damage or what?
No,
No,
of the.
We'll
Okay.
do the damage in a second, but you take a second attack with dual weapon fighting. So roll to hit again, but without the +4.
Okay,
then
well, I
we'll
got
calculate.
the 18 again.
You got 18 again, fine. So they both hit, so you can roll double the damage you would normally roll. So your dagger's what? A d4
1d4 plus 2.
plus 2. Roll 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4, okay. 9.
9 points of damage? Okay, cool. So you drop your crossbow to the ground and quickly draw both your daggers and take 2 slashes against this creature in front of you. Again, taking out some damage. Ragnar.
Quick question: am I able to 2-weapon fight by taking a swing with my Morning Star and smacking with my shield?
No.
No. Okay.
You can't
fair
attack with the shield unless you have a particular skill which allows you to do that.
enough. Right. Fair enough.
There are some
would I be able
homebrew
to-
feats that allow you to do damage with your shields, but
But I wouldn't be able to do an unarmed strike as my
No.
backup, like a kick or something. Fair
plus your
enough.
Morning Star's a 2-handed weapon anyway. No? Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, because I'd have to drop my shield to grab my short sword as well. So never mind. Is that right? It's not like attached to my arm. It's held by my hand, right?
Yeah, you're actually holding it. Shields aren't really ever attached to you.
Fair enough. No worries. I'll just do another attack of the guy I'm engaged with my
Cool.
Morning Star, and I want to see if it's a shit roll before I use my Bardic Inspiration. So give me a
Okay.
pause. I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
To be honest, dude, I wouldn't have used it, but you've done it now. Because it wouldn't have given you any chance of hitting anyway. But you used it up, doesn't hit.
I would have done. If it was an armor class of 13, I could have gotten.
Oh yeah, no,
14,
sorry, I forgot
15,
you got your
15.
bonuses, yeah. I saw the 4 and went, nah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't hit. So again,
But
Morning
not-
Star swings and misses. I presume you were doing that recklessly. It
Yeah.
goes without saying, doesn't it? This one, Fighting Vine. Now this one gets advantage to hit you this time, because you are damaged.
Okay, yeah.
Because it smelled blood on you and it's now getting worked up into a frenzy.
Oh no.
That is fortunately not very good. That's a 12.
Nope. I have an arm class of 15.
I'm 6, so no.
Yeah.
Fortunately, both swings with its claws miss. Hydra's go. Hydra's going to attack the one directly in front of you. She gets advantage on it. And she hits easily with her rapier. Get damage though. So she hits it, strikes it, but
With
sadly
advantage.
she's done it with advantage. Yep.
Right.
Sadly,
Yes.
she doesn't seem to take too much purchase on that strike. And she will turn and yet again give you some words of encouragement, giving you bardic inspiration.
I assume me
Yes.
is you.
Bardic inspirations.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually both of her bardic inspirations gone.
Oof. She only at level 2?
Yeah, no, she's level 3.
I thought you get like 3 Bardic
No,
Inspirations.
you
at
only
level
get 2.
3. Did you? My
Get 2.
don't think so. I remember my thing.
Well, D&D Beyond says. D&D Beyond says there's only 2.
Fair enough. Something peculiar with what's his face? No worries.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, attacking you. Got advantage. Actually, going to take 1 attack against Ragnar and 1 against Vine because it's now smelling blood from Vine as well.
Oh,
So
no.
attack against Ragnar
Yeah.
is I rolled 2 18s, so that will definitely hit you because that's 21. So that's 4 points of damage, half it.
Okay.
That's the first attack. The second attack goes up against you, Vine. That's a 20 to hit you, so that will hit you.
Yep, I think it would.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Give me a second. Oh, wait, should have. There we go. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take Wild Shape of a Needle Blight.
Okay, right. Roll a d10.
Okay. One sec. Just updating my character sheet. Okay. Slash. 1d10. Crossing my fingers.
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
Oh, interesting. Lovely.
Ooh. Okay.
Sounds like a positive ooh rather than
Yeah.
a ooh. That sounds
an
good.
8. Okay, no,
Yeah.
that's good. You succeed. So the magic goes off,
Okay.
and it feels like you have a stronger connection to it than normal. So
Okay.
your wild shape now lasts for twice as long.
Ooh. Okay.
The wild shape goes off successfully, and you it's now going to last for twice as long as it would normally.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any
But there's
bonus
no
actions I
disadvantages
can
to it.
do with them. Trying to see any bonus actions I can do with my Needle Blight right
I
now.
don't think there is any. Because your wild shape's an action, isn't it?
Yeah, there aren't any. So that would just end my turn then. Ooh.
Could, as it's a needle blight, use your photosynthesis.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then I use my photosynthesis to regain 3 health. I think. Yeah, it's equal to the level of my thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I use my photosynthesis.
You can also. What's your needle blight's health?
I think it's 11. So no, it's 11. So I'm gonna add 11 to my.
I've given you. If you click on your token, you've now got the green box says 11.
Yeah, that's temporary health then. Okay, so yeah, that ends my turn then. Ooh.
Okay. Yep. Okay. In that case, then, it's gonna attack you guys again. So the 2 at the top are gonna attack Malaya and Hikivim. 2 attacks against Malaya, both at advantage. Yeah, that one will definitely hit. That's a 22. And that's a 16, and I believe Malaya's is a 15. Yep, so both of them hit. She takes 8 points of damage.
How much health does she have left?
She's not looking good. And 2 attacks against you, Hikivim.
Restore balance. I use one of my restore balances so that it can't do advantage.
Okay. Does that only work on 1 attack?
When a creature you can see over 30 feet of you is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can use your reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage and disadvantage.
Okay, so it only works on 1, I think.
It's just about with rolls.
Yeah, it's just a single roll, so it's 1 attack. Okay, so the first one then, in that case, still an 18 plus 3, so that's still a 21, so that'll hit you. The other one is at advantage, and that is a 16 to hit you. So both of them hit, so that's 8 points of damage to you as well.
The turn thing just disappeared.
Yep, sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Okay. So that's the top of the round. Malaya's go again. And Malaya herself. No, she actually she can, I think. Tend to a creature and restore 1d6 before. Yeah, she's going to use one charge of her healer's kit to bind some of her own wounds. Not regaining much. She regains 5 hit points. Looking a little bit sturdier now. And she can't do anything as a bonus action. Oh no, she can actually. She's going to use her bonus action to disengage. And move back across to Eldisa. Across to about here, I think. So Seldisa, she'll go.
Okay. Time for me to roll, and I'll attack the same target I attacked last turn.
Cool, the one that was fighting thingy.
That is, yeah, so R/15, which basically guarantees a hit.
Yep.
Yep, so that's basically a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, it's over, if your base rolls over 13, then yeah.
Yeah. So, first D8. Oh, that's a 1, but that's still plus.
He's injured, so you can use a
4.
Colossus Slayer on it.
Yep. Wow, I rolled terribly on this.
Yeah, that's the way the dice go sometimes. So, but sadly, whilst you hit, it's only a fairly sort of a grazing shot, so it doesn't do quite as much damage as you would have liked. Down to the bottom, 1 against Ragnar, and no, actually, yeah, 1 against Ragnar, 1 against Vine. So this one's not going to hit you, Ragnar, because that's a 10.
Beep.
1 against Vine, that won't hit. 12?
No.
Then it won't hit. Hickey Veen.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not really sure what I can do. I'm on low health and I only have bloody daggers.
A health potion?
I don't have any health potions. I probably could have had a health potion from, like, the very start of the D&D if Ragnar hadn't broken that locker, but no.
Or you could have bought them in the town you were just in.
We could have bought. I've realised this coming into this. I should have bought some after playing my.
Yeah, none of you
campaign.
said you wanted to go to an alchemist.
That was really dumb of us. How far away was the town again? How long have we been walking for?
It was about a half an hour walk, I think. Half an hour walk.
We could always do a quick half-hour walk back afterwards, get some potions. I could do with some.
If we're even alive afterwards.
I think we will be. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully.
What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to pick up my crossbow.
Okay. I will say that takes a bonus action, so yeah, you can do that.
And then I'm just going to, like, hope I can get away without being killed.
So you can disengage, which will cost you your action, and they won't get an attack of opportunity, or you can just run and risk the attack.
Disengage.
You're going to disengage. Okay. So you can move your movement speed, but you don't get an action.
Okay. I disengage. Can disengage down to there. Wait, no, there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool. Ragnar.
Going to smack recklessly with a
Ragnar
morning star.
smash. Go for it.
Ragnar smash. And I'm not going to use my bardic.
That
I'm
will
just gonna-
work.
Yep. Plus 5 because I'm still raging. Let's see how much I hit. Max
Nice!
damage!
Which one? The one that you're engaged with currently, yeah?
Yeah, one I'm engaged with, yes.
So you smash and you hear the crunching, cracking of bones, but it is
Gold.
still going.
Oh dear.
Still up. Which brings us to the one directly in front of you, Vine. 2 attacks, both at advantage. That's a 20 with one of them. And that's a 17 with the other.
Okay.
They both hit?
Yeah, they both hit.
Fine. Remember, you were using the needle blight's AC as well.
Yes, yeah.
Good. So you take 8 points of damage.
Oh, okay. 1 sec.
You take that off your 10 hit points.
Yeah, I know, I'm just having it. Okay,
How
there we
is
go.
Vine looking, by the way?
What, Vine is looking like a fucking plant.
So bad.
You don't know. He's just transformed into some sort of plant creature.
Yes, I'm a plant.
So he's so
A
healthy?
plant creature that you've probably never come across before.
Does he look tasty?
No, he's a plant.
Ew. Ragnar only eats meat.
He's literally made of twigs.
That bird creature, go!
Hydra's turn. Hydra's going to make an attack against the one directly in front of her. Gets advantage.
Kill.
Fucking misses. By miles. She rolled an 8 total. So, nothing. And I don't think she's got anything that she can do as a bonus action. Apart from... Can cast... Healing Word. She'll cast... Healing Word on... Beam. So she'll cry across to hit magic words directed at Hikivim, and you will regain 1d4 plus 2. Shit. You regain 6 hit points.
Isn't that per level?
Sorry?
Isn't that per level? Oh no, is that if you use a second level spell slot? Never mind.
Yeah, I only use a first level spell slot.
Fair enough.
I completely forgot. Oh, actually no. Wait, before you mark that back up again, I need to roll a d10 because she's casting magic. But fortunately, the magic goes through much stronger than normal, and you actually regain 12 hit points.
Okay, so I'm back at full health.
Yeah. As the magic seems to catch and sort of like coalesce much more concentrated than normal. This one directly in front of you, Ragnar. Again, 2 attacks, both made at advantage. That's a 19 to hit you.
That hits.
And a 14 to hit, which will miss. So that's 4 points, which you can half to 2. And then it's Vine's go.
Okay, so I am going to 1 sec. I need to go back onto Needleblight. There we go. I'll attack with my claws, so that'll be a 1d20 plus 3.
Okay.
Hoping 80.
Easy,
yeah, that
easy,
hit.
easily hit.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 1.
Rolling is being slow. Again. 6 points of damage. Okay, nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Also, I'm going to photosynthesize.
Photosynthesize, okay, you regain 3 hit points. Put that on your temporary hit points.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
So, it appears to drop down to the ground,
Oh, not high enough damage.
and
We get lucky.
stays there.
Oh
Yes! Yes!
Because it
Just
failed
enough.
it failed its save.
Bloody hell.
Okay.
It failed
So
its
we
save
only
by
have
pretty
roll.
poor, actually. It
Four
rolled
more
like
to
it
deal
rolled a
with.
6 total, I think.
Yeah, I do quite like these creatures. It's a very interesting challenge.
They're tough, aren't they?
They're tough, but fair.
But this one, which was engaged with Malaya, is gonna again come careening across towards her, and it'll make attacks against her again. Has advantage on both of them. That's a 15, which hits her armor class. DM wins. And another 15, so both of them will hit. She takes 8 points of damage. The other one.
Yeah, I should have backed off as far away as possible.
I don't think. To be fair, I think it's regardless of how far you moved. It's got the same. It's actually got more speed than you do, so it would have caught up anyway.
Great.
It was engaged with you, so it is going to come for you again. You have full hit points though now, though. So it doesn't get advantage on these attacks. A 15 will hit you, as well as 22 though. So both of them will hit. You take 8 points of damage. Now, Malaya actually can't use her healing on herself again. Saldisa's not within 5 feet. Fuck.
Is Malaya gonna die?
Malaya is going to make an attack against this guy
Wait,
and then
wait.
disengage again.
I'd say she's in 5 feet.
Sorry, not within 5 feet of the
I do have my short
thingy.
sword.
That's 5 feet, isn't it?
There's a pillar in the way, Squishy.
Oh.
Oh!
That's a column.
Oh.
She's not going to get her sneak attack off on this one. Her dagger.
Actually, if you go by his arm length, technically it is 5 feet.
No, because there's a
Yeah,
pillar in the
because
way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I went
reach my
around
arm
the
around and
pillar.
just have it in
You'd
the
have
back.
to move around the pillar, because it's a fucking great big stone pillar. So she's not going to get sneak attack.
Oh well.
She is going to 1d4 plus 4. Not. Oh no, she does hit. She rolls 15. Does 5 damage to it. Also, wrong mana flux.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the only mana flux I can find.
Yeah, well,
Different,
it's
different.
not something that's in the player's handbook because it's a homebrew rule.
Oh my god, I hate homebrew.
Can we
Tough shit.
keep it settled, folk? We're all having fun here.
And then disengage. She's gonna go though. She's just gonna try and run back over Cross, just get away as far as possible.
Oh, she can heal me.
Potentially. It's the end of her turn. Zeldisa, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
and that's a clear shot. So roll.
That's the one that you've been fighting.
Come on, Aldisa, VIP,
Okay, so
MVP rather.
About to say MVP, do not VIP.
13.
13 will draw with its armor class, so it misses.
Ooh.
Because DM wins.
Take one arrow off, or
Fire one arrow off, yeah, or you can use your ricochet as a reaction.
yeah, you know what, I'm gonna use ricochet.
Use ricochet, go for it. So roll it again.
Okay. Oh, just a sec, I have to do that again since because it fell off my desk.
Yes, that's fine.
That's always a rule, isn't it?
20.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Okay,
That
so
was a nat
that
20,
is-
was it?
Yeah, that 20.
Okay, cool, fantastic. You double your base dice damage.
Okay,
MVP, Ashley.
so it is a 1d8 plus 4. So it is
1d8 plus 4 normal, so it's 1d8 plus 12 now. But
okay.
you don't double it, you just add 8.
Minimum 13 damage. This thing's going down.
It
So
basically is. Yeah.
1d8 plus
12. Yeah.
1d8 plus 12 plus your Colossus Slayer.
and I just need to roll Colossus Slayer.
I think it's dead.
Because you haven't actually been using your Hunter's Mark either.
So that will be 22.
22 points of damage. There is no way that it can save against that.
It's dead.
Because the DCs would be 27. And it has a con of +3, so there is no way that it can save against that. It's dead.
It explodes.
Yeah, so the arrow goes flying across the room, sailing through, goes directly into the creature's head and splits it open.
Fucking hell, Ashley.
Blood and brains go
Fatality!
splattering everywhere.
Fatality. Odessa wins.
Vayne and Ragnar. Oh, fuck, Ragnar. That was a natural 20.
Fuck.
So you take 8 points of damage. Half it. Fine. That was 22. So you take full 4 points of damage.
Oh, okay. One sec.
Hekuvine.
Yeah, I shall drop my crossbow again and use my 2 daggers. I already rolled out, so it should be 16 plus 4 is 20, so it's a 20 and a 16, so both of them hit.
Both of them will hit, yeah. So
I just need to do 2d plus 4.
So it's
D-
D4s, aren't they? 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
If your bonus is 4.
That's 11.
11 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Ooh.
Shit. That's
down.
that. It drops down to the ground. Let's see if it succeeds on its save. Yes, it does. So it drops down to the ground, but again, looks like it's dead, but comes sort of like crawling back up again.
Did you say earlier it came back on 1 hit point?
Comes back on 1 hit point, yeah.
Okay, so at least it's...
It's undead fortitude.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is the thing it's got. Ragnar,
Okay, I'm gonna smack the same one again with my Morning Star.
go for it. Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Yeah!
About time.
So, slash RD...
Max out dice
8
damage.
Plus, so 5 plus 8 plus 13. Is that right? 5 plus 8? Yeah. So RD 8
Jesus
plus 13.
Christ.
He's done. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. I think he's still done.
14 points of damage. It's down on the ground. And stays there.
Yes!
Okay.
As you bring your Morning Star down, again, two-handed across your head, roaring in rage, and cave its skull in. A Hydra will rush up to the one next to you. Make an attack
Standing in
against
the
it,
other one's corpse.
not at advantage.
Oh, no, yeah. Melee,
No.
melee. No, my
Oh,
totem
melee,
back
yeah.
is... Yep.
I'll roll that again. It's not any better.
Well, fair enough. I thought I'd give him a chance, though.
Still misses. Her. You keep doing this. It's a her.
Yeah. Well, I'm not listening to genders. I don't care about pets. I care about people.
NPC. Yeah, she draws
Yeah.
with it, so no. Fine.
Damn.
It's an NPC, it doesn't have a gender.
Okay, so this time I'm going to shoot needles at the one near Hikubin.
Okay, that's a ranged attack, yeah?
Yeah, so
At a
it's going to be
disadvantage.
one. Yeah, but
Because there's a guy
okay,
behind
so...
you. He's within 5 feet of you.
Wait, so if I just move forward, would it?
Or you could.
You'd risk
turn
an
around.
attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Or you could turn around to help us.
Actually, I'll turn around and just
Yeah.
attack. that
Because
one
he'd
with my
basically be
claws.
getting in the way and interrupting
Yeah.
your shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's the same bonus when doing both. So it's going to be 1d20 plus 3. Let's
Go for
hope I get a good one.
I hope you just.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's pretty good. And obviously it would be how much? 2d4 plus 1. Okay.
I think it's the first time this one's been hit yet, I believe. Right, Owen?
Yeah, this one hasn't taken any damage yet.
5 points of damage.
Oh, but who's he going to go for, though?
Oh, also I'm going to photosynthesize as well.
You'll
before I forget.
photosynthesize, you take 3 points back. That's 5 points you've just taken there.
Yeah,
cool.
It's a very good consistent amount of health. I do like photosynthesis.
Yeah, and it'll scale as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so one in front of you, Hikuvim, then is going to attack you. You don't have all your health this time, so it'll take both of these at advantage. A 14 will hit you.
Yeah.
Are you using your thingy?
Shield.
What?
Are you using
shield?
your balance the scales?
Balance point.
Restore balance? Well, then in that case, the first one will hit you, but the second one won't.
Okay.
So that's 4 points of damage.
Straight 4 points of damage.
Malaya. Malaya will use her action to use a healing salve on Ragnar.
How much does that save me?
1d4 plus 2. That'll give you 5 points of health as she
That's nice.
uncorks a bottle and it will apply it to one of the cuts on your arms very quick.
Very nice. That should keep me in the fight. Come on, Seldisa.
Seldisa's go.
Okay. First things first. I'm going to move.
Yeah, you'll have to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll target the one that is going after Hikuvim.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Veem.
There's an M on here.
That one.
A natural
He's been
one.
doing good.
Yeah.
Oh.
That will definitely not hit.
Yeah.
You want to use your ricochet. Remember, it's a
Yeah, I'm going to
reaction
use
for
my
you to do
ricochet
that.
again.
Okay, use your ricochet, roll it again.
16.
16 will definitely hit with your plus 8, so go for it.
Okay. So, slash R5 plus. What's the set? 4 plus.
Is actually cutting out for anyone else?
He's cutting out a little bit for me.
Yeah, he's going on a little bit.
16.
I think he's going down.
16 points of damage will definitely do it. It does have the chance to save.
Probably not too high.
Yeah, it effectively has to roll a 19 or a 20. It's dead! As another arrow goes flying through the air, thuds into this creature's neck, and it drops to the ground.
Please, fucking G.
Actually, he's a proper damage dealer, but that's Colossus Slayer Ranger. Colossus Slayer Ranger is a damage dealer.
Oh, okay, roll 20 just crashed for me.
And
just
I've
refresh
got
it.
2 regular arrows left.
2 regular. Oh, by the way, Ashley, this is my bad. The +1 arrows are magic.
Yeah?
They do count as magical.
So,
How many times have
if
you
I
used...
fire them,
Yeah, they do
I've
count as
only used
magical arrows.
one.
How many
I've
times have
only
you
used
used your
one,
ricochet?
and that,
Ooh.
I've used it twice in this engagement.
But remember, 4 of the arrows are unrecoverable.
Yeah.
And then if you want to spend time collecting them after this, you regain half of them.
Yeah. So,
So 1 swipe against Ragnar, 1 swipe against Vine, both at advantage. Ragnar...
Wait, only Vine's attacked. Vine's only attacked. The only one that's attacked it.
Yeah, so? What's your point? This guy is in a blood frenzy, it's attacking anyone that's taking damage.
Yep. Fair play. Yep.
So 17 will not hit you, however, Ragnar.
Oh, thank fuck.
An 18,
that
however,
with a-
will hit Vine.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah.
or,
That was with
did you
advantage.
roll?
Yeah, he gets advantage anyway, because it's in a blood frenzy.
Oh shit, yeah.
Wait, so that's 4 damage, right?
4 damage, yeah.
Oh no. Close to going out of my
Getting
wild
low,
shape.
yeah, you're getting low. HQV,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Save the day.
I pick up my crossbow.
Bonus action?
Again. Yep.
I think it should actually be an action, but being nice.
So by movement, shifting myself over here.
Is anyone else thinking Gabe's a bit quiet, or is he just talking quietly?
He's quite talking quietly.
My microphone was too far away for some stupid reason.
Oh, fair enough.
And shoot with a crossbow and hope it hits.
Go for it.
And roll, please. Actually, I think this one's still quite tanky. It's not been hit too much.
What's my plus
we're
4?
all- We're all targeting him now, so presumably he'll
That's
go down.
21. I'm
21 will
assuming
hit,
it
yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
You just 28 plus 2.
Yeah, presumably this guy will go down.
9 damage.
9 damage, okay, cool. Does still have its undead fortitude, but you are now all ganging on him now. Oh, Ragnar.
Cool. I'm gonna transfer my focus to this guy, obviously,
Of course, yeah.
with my attack. So that means anyone's getting an advantage on it. And I'm just gonna smack with my Morningstar Ragnar Smash.
Ragnar Smash, go for it.
Okay, recklessly, obviously.
Yeah. So that's a flat roll.
And I'll see.
That
I'm
Misses.
not gonna bother with my.
Yeah, I don't
My
think there's no way that your bardic would have
Yeah.
helped there. Fine. Hydra gets advantage.
Ragnar miss rather than Ragnar smash.
Ragnar miss, yep. Hydra will hit for once.
Hooray!
Reluctant to use her spells. Magic. Do knowing how low. That is... what's her bonus to damage? So 7 points of damage to this one. She's going to risk another healing word, this time on Malaya. But it doesn't work at all.
Oh dear.
This doesn't work.
Your music sounds a bit distorted, Owen, right now.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Probably because it's coming through Discord. I think Discord's having a bit of a shit.
Anyway,
So, Vine.
so I think I'll just attack with my claws again.
Okay, you get advantage on this.
so- Yep.
Ragnar is currently engaged with it. Roll again, see if you
Yeah.
hit.
You've got advantage on this one, mate.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
15
Yeah,
will
very
hit.
good. Yes, and now it's just 2d4 plus 1. Hoping 7.
Decent damage.
7 points of damage. Okay, yeah, another chunk of damage taken out of this one. It is looking very injured now. Very injured. How are you looking, Ragnar? You're an 11, aren't you? I'm presuming that's the end of your go, isn't it? Fine.
Oh wait, forgot to photosynthesize. Yeah,
Yeah,
photosynthesize
yeah.
as bonus action.
Is that because you're a plant?
Yeah,
It's his creator's boon.
Ah.
it's the ability I have. There we go. If I get hit, I'm going out.
Oh, is this thing gonna try and run away? Probably not. So what's Malay gonna do?
That's what I'm deciding.
I'm at
Malaya
quarter
will
health.
probably just heal you again, I think. For another
Fair
d4
enough.
plus 2. 3 points of health.
Keep the tank tanky. 3 points of health, did you say?
Yeah, 3 points of health.
Ooh, that was a pretty bad roll.
Yeah, it's d4, she got a 1.
That's still 14 health is better than 11 health.
Nothing.
Always.
Saldisa.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving my way down here.
Okay.
Are you able to move any more, Ash, or is that it?
I don't think you can without taking a dash action, can you?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No, not
I'm
far
not gonna
enough.
dash.
You could probably attack with cover, couldn't you?
No, because Vine's like completely blocking the target.
Not for the branches or anything.
No. He's still a medium creature, he's still like completely blocking the target. So he's got
What
full
if he
cover
intends-
effectively.
What if he intentionally misses and then does a ricochet?
I have 2 arrows left.
That would use up all of his normal arrows.
Would use it all of
And
them.
both of them would be unrecoverable. So you'd be running very low.
Like, I do have my magical arrows, but I'm cautious to use them.
That is reasonable, yeah.
Okay, so well, is that all you're doing then, Tildisa?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, it is its go. It's in its blood frenzy, so it is just trying to get food. 1 attack against Ragnar, which is a 20, so that will hit. That's 4 points of view to you, which you can halve. That's a 17 to you, Vine, which is 4 points,
Yep.
which knocks you out of
And
your wild shape.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
And it is now Hikivim's go.
Well,
Come on, Beamy. Beamy. Oh, I got a nickname for you.
I'm gonna
God.
kill you.
Your
Sorry,
obsession with nicknames.
I'm getting nicknames now.
Okay, I used my crossbow again.
Go for it.
That hits.
Yep, that'll
I
hit.
just did the roll though.
Yeah.
And it is another 1d8 plus 2. 6.
6 points of damage.
He's
So
probably quite
the
weak
crossbow bolt thuds into its target, drops to the ground, but claws its way
Oh.
back up again.
now. Okay, he needs one more little smack from Ragnar, I think. Is that everything, Veem? Or is it my go?
Is that everything, Hikivim?
Yeah, that's everything.
Right,
Okay,
Ragnar,
Ragnar smash recklessly.
go for it.
Reckless smash!
So flat roll. Still poisoned. 20 will hit. See how
Cool,
much damage you
and-
do.
So, D8 plus 3. Oh, not
6,
brilliant.
okay.
He's
That's
cut-
alright.
he's getting
Saves
back up
against it again, so it knocks it to the ground, but claws its way back up again. Hydra's go.
Well, now I know it's from 1 hit point, so.
Hydra will hit as well. Damage Hydra does.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, she gets advantage, so I'll see. No, she doesn't get that 20. D8 plus 2, so that's 7. Again, gets to save against it. But this time, it stays dead.
Yes!
So we win.
We win!
Yeah, there are no more creatures for the moment.
Right.
But you have made a lot of noise, and you do know that there were some more packs running around the city.
Okay.
But you are
Is
out of
anyone-
initiative for the time being.
Is anyone up for heading back to town to grab some healing potions? That was a lot tougher than expected.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
need to restock on arrows. And
Yeah.
I did the math before, and I'm recovering 2 arrows.
2 arrows, yeah, so you spend a minute recovering 2 arrows.
Did we get an XP?
Do get XP.
Yes.
See what it is in a second, so you face 6 of them. Divided by 6 of you. Oh, it's basically 1 creature each. Yeah, 200 XP each.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not terrible.
Just a sec, I'm just loading up Roll20. Sort of, I clicked on the sort of logo, and it took me to the roll.
Okay.
D&D Beyond. I just need to go
Fine.
there.
Okay,
manage
so are you headed back to town then, yeah?
I'm thinking. I'm up for it. If everyone else is, I think it might be a good idea.
Your bardic
Yeah.
inspiration goes.
Okay.
Are
Yeah.
you fleeing?
I've already left. I'm already walking back.
Okay, in that case then, I need you to make me another stealth check, everybody, please.
Okay, RD20.
What's my
Plus
stealth?
two.
Yeah.
Ooh! Ragnar the Barbarian actually spit sneaky for fucking once.
Okay, 15 plus
I thought since we've got 24 hours, well, I guess 23.
Oh.
19.
It's probably closer to
Ollie
22 hours
was
left.
done.
Oh.
So,
What would you say about
Malaya-
mine?
You don't know?
Oh no.
Well, if they happen to find you, we'll just sneak off and leave you alone.
Perception's wisdom, isn't it?
Uh,
A passive.
Yeah.
no, yes.
Passive, well, perception is passive wisdom.
Yeah.
I didn't need to know what that was, I just wanted to know that I know what their passive perception is, because I've got it written out anyway.
Oh dear.
So, as you move out, you... So what did you all roll?
I rolled 19.
You rolled a 19.
I rolled
19.
18.
Inky did
11.
18, 11, 19, Malaya got 12, and Hydra got a grand total of 4.
Oh,
Wow.
You know what?
Hydra's not seeming to be very stealthy at all. She's not used to
Can we just-
sneaking around.
can we jab her in the fucking eye? I just leave her for dead.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm actually.
She's
I'm
the only person who
actually.
knows
If
where
I
the fucking
don't
vault
get.
is.
If one of these stupid packs doesn't have like 20 in noticing us, I'm just gonna leave you.
Passive perception's 8, so you do have the chance to escape first anyway. You do hear that one is coming towards your general direction, making, but that, as you're moving across to get out of the town, you have two options. You can either attempt to just book it out of there as quickly as you can, with
Shall we
no
take it
regard
down?
for stealth, or you could try and stealth out of there for a second chance.
Wanna try stealthing?
Is it just one scout? What
No,
what
it's
am I
you
going after?
hear there are multiple creatures. You hear
Oh, a
it sounds
pack.
like another pack.
Yeah, shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna try booking it, are you?
Try
Alright.
book it. I mean,
Sounds like the general consensus is to just fucking
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
You manage to make it out of there without another pack catching up to you, and eventually they sort of disappear. They lag behind and disappear.
Right.
So-
Question.
Yes.
On the way, I talked to Malaya about her healing salves. Since I've got a bunch myself, and they're not much of use to me, would they be of any use to her, or has she got her own special ones?
Are you talking about your healing potions?
No, my healing kits. My healer's kits.
Healer's kits? Yeah,
Or
if
is
you've
it
got
she-
healer's kits, she'll take them off you. If
okay.
you want to give it to her.
Yep,
How many
I've
have you
got, I've got 6, I believe.
You've got one
6
kit with
charges.
6 charges in.
Yeah, one kit with 6 charges.
I have an idea, guys. If we go to the Temple of Ogma, we could ask about the creatures and see if there's any weakness.
That'd be a
I mean,
good idea.
The worst
I
thing
do
is
wanna-
that can happen is they can say
I do
no.
want to go to the Fletcher and get more arrows.
Yeah. and-
Okay.
I'll go get some.
Well, you head back to
potions.
town. It takes you a good sort of half hour to get back to town. So you
Yeah.
are wearing through your friggin' potion of water breathing.
We've got
But I
24 hours,
think
isn't it?
that'll probably be a good point for us to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier than we normally would, but I think we'll take a
Yeah,
break
I know.
there very quick. So go and grab a
Okay.
drink, a cup of
Yeah,
tea.
just like 5 minutes.
Yeah, take a 5-minute break, and we'll come back in a second. Right,
Okay.
off you go.
dust. Nothing else matters, only us. When kings have long been buried, when vows have long been lost, when the night brings fear, then the lion's tears shall fall on fire and frost. This hopeless doomed devotion, the poison that I crave, I jumped anew to return to you, endure you till my grave. And I'm no man of honor, my guilt runs dark and deep. My oaths betray each other till there's nothing left to keep. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters, only us. And they will raise our towers and spit upon our names, and the ravens back over the fields of ash will whisper our tales of shame. So let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters, only us. Through river root and stone,
Right.
the distant call of
Hang on, I'm just switching things around. There we go. Yes, it.
Oh, hello.
I'm just finishing off my what's it.
That's fine. You can eat. I'm not fussed for that. I eat most of the
Malaya
time. on stream.
Malaya got my 6 charges of healer's kit, yeah?
Yep. It's fine.
Cool, awesome.
I'm keeping track of what she's got.
Cool. It saves me some weight as well.
Okay, so first of all, let's go down and all get some potions.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So there was the
Start,
commonest
mate.
cure alchemist that you were described.
Yep.
You can go there.
Well, I'll just head down there.
Okay. Get it up.
Anyone else?
Leiden. What he's got.
Is anyone here particularly charismatic that can knock the price down as well?
Let's have a look at my.
So the commonest cure alchemist is
+4 to charisma.
over towards one of the main gates. It's a simple
yeah,
stone
I've
building.
+4 to charisma as well.
Simple stone building with a blue shingled roof, just like those around it. It's got moss-covered walls, and as you walk in, it's got books lining the walls, potions all across shelves, and you're greeted by a male human. It's quite heavily built, but he's not sort of imposing, wearing a black tunic with sort of green highlights. And he will greet you. Hello, how can I help you today? Welcome to the Commoner's Cure.
Potions, please.
What sort of potions? I have plenty.
We're currently looking to get some healing potions.
Healing potions? I sadly only have one left.
Shite.
If you want it, it'll be 43 gold. If I do have a potion of greater healing, which will be much more substantial price. But apart from that, those are the only two potions of health I have, I'm afraid.
Are any of our alchemists in town?
Sadly not, no.
Bugger.
Or certainly none with the ability to craft potions like that.
Can I do a persuasion check to try and lower the price of one of the health potions?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, yeah.
Okay.
Which one are you going for? Are you going for the greater healing or the healing potion?
Healing.
Okay, go for it.
Would y'all mind
Roll a
if I
persuasion check?
Yeah, mine's +4, so
Go for
let's
it.
have a look.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Anyone else want to?
Oh,
I'm fairly stuck on the price. It's an expensive potion to craft, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
Then I'll just I won't take it. I'll say thank you for your offer, but
can I try? Can I have a go? Because I actually got a proficiency in persuasion.
Okay, yeah, you can do it, but you do it at disadvantage because mine's already failed.
oh,
Okay.
It's a bit
Oh,
more of a
fucking
hard
hell.
sell.
Ow.
8.
Hey, no, definitely not.
You're probably going to start insulting him if we keep asking for the lower price. I'll just take the price. I'll take it.
Okay, so which one are you going for? Healing or greater healing?
Portion of healing.
43 gold then.
Aye.
Okay, so mark off 43 gold and give yourself a potion of healing. Oh, he actually also has a superior healing potion, sorry. Missed that
we
out
will
on the
not
list.
be able to afford that.
Yeah, it's 299 platinum.
Yeah, no one
How
has a
does that
single
heal?
piece
Do
of
you have any
platinum.
potions for dealing with the undead?
Dealing with the undead. Interesting. I'm not really. No, there's nothing that does. Nothing that I have that does any damage to the undead. I do have a potion of resistance to necromantic energy, but apart from that, no, I'm afraid not. Only the sort of standard potions. I'd have a potion of fire breath.
Oh, how much would you be willing to part with that for?
That would be 191 gold.
I don't think I want to buy another potion of fire breath. I used it poorly last time. If I find one, I'll have it, but I won't buy one. To Ogma, then, I guess, to find some information.
We're under
Yeah, I'll say.
equipped. The only apothecary in the place can't even supply themselves.
I'm
Supply
gonna make
themselves
my.
fine, but there's not very much call for healing potions.
I'm gonna make my way to the Fletcher if that's okay.
Yeah, of course you can.
And I'll make my way to the Temple of Ogma.
Okay. So Ashley's going to go
Oh.
across to the Fletchers.
And
I'm
that's
going-
located.
Fine.
Yes, Fletcher. There we go. So I haven't got any details for the Fletcher because it's
I'll
just a
come along to the
generic
Temple
shop.
of Ogma.
You're going to go across to the Temple of Ogma. Well, then let's let Ashley buy some arrows first, very quickly.
Yep.
Let's have a
Don't
look how much
let
they cost.
Ragnar into a Temple of Ogma after last time.
Ragnar's not drunk this time, and he's actually feeling quite wounded after. Actually, no, I'm gonna go try and find a healer if that's okay.
Okay.
Where would you find a healer? Hang on, I'll have to think about that for a second. Ragnar, but let me deal with Ashley
Mage's
first.
Guild?
That's fine.
Can't go into the Mages Guild.
Tranquil Arcane Powers. They probably have healing
Tranquil
spells.
Arcane Powers is probably your best bet.
Okay.
But I'll have a look at that in a second. Hold on, man. Let me deal with Sildisa first.
That's fine.
So, Sildisa, you wander across to the Fletcher. 20 arrows will cost you 3 Electrum.
I'm actually in the market for a different amount of arrows. I'm looking for
How much are you looking for?
8 arrows.
You're looking for 8 arrows. And yeah, just work it out from that. How much would that be? It'll be 3 electrum is the price for 20 arrows, so you can just work it out from there.
Okay, so
That's 15 silver.
Yeah,
Okay.
Silver.
150
So
copper,
15
basically, is probably the best way to work it out with.
yeah, so take away 15 silver.
So
and
that's for
get
20.
my-
That's not for 8.
Oh,
Hang on, let me work it out for you.
Hang on, I've got this. Times,
have you?
It's 8 over 20.
Yeah.
8 over 20 times 150, which is 60.
60 copper.
6 silver.
So 6
Okay.
silver would get you 8.
okay.
Cool,
Thank
fine.
you very much.
And then I presume
Well
you want to
done.
go and catch up with the rest of them, yeah?
Yeah.
So make your way across there. If you want to go and try and find somewhere that will give you some health.
Yeah. Or even a health bonus if possible as well.
Well, there's a couple of places that you could potentially go. A Temple of Olga might well have some clerics there that would be able to heal you. There is a Temple to Kalemvor as well, the god of death,
Ooh.
which is right up the top corner over here, which would almost
Could
certainly
I-
have clerics.
Could I get some blessings there potentially, where I might get some buffs to damage or buffs to like?
Potentially.
constant health? Okay, I might.
You do know that
Clem's
costing-
just gonna like decide you're not dying today at all whatsoever.
They might have clerics that can do some buffing, but it might not last.
Fine.
There is also Tranquil Arcane Powers, which is where you went to get the spell cast on you initially.
Yeah. I'll go to the God of Death.
You're going to
place.
go to the God of Death, right up in the top right. That'll take you some
No.
time to wander across to there.
Oh, how long?
It's quite a big city, so it'll probably take you about half an hour to get there.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just stick with Temple of Okma.
You're going to go to the Temple of Ogma. Okay, fine. So, you go to the Temple of Ogma. First of all, it's Vine, Ragnar, Hikivim that arrive there, and Seldisa will catch up a little while later.
I remind everyone to be respectful while staring directly at Ragnar.
It's okay. I'm not drunk nor hungover. Well, I'm a bit hungover, but I'm not sick anymore. Oh, how many? This will be. How many hours have I got left of being hungover, Owen?
So you spent
was
half
4
an
earlier.
hour. It's probably got about 3 1/4.
All right.
3 1/4 hours left. So, the Temple of Ogma in Anaiden is much larger than the one in Riffigaber, due to the wealth of knowledge shared between the Aarakocra and the Mages Guild. So the first 2 floors in this place are all library. So they're all lined with bookshelves, which are accessible to various different people. The upper 2 floors are closed off. Only allowed access to members of the Messengers Guild, or anyone who has a written permit to be there, or a sort of like permission to be in there. Above that, in the centre, there's a great spire, just like the one in Riffigaber. It's the Eyrie for the Messengers Guild to fly in and out of. What's the first thing you're doing?
Asking a bookworm about information. Was it divine?
I I find the nearest Aarakocra.
Yeah, so Aarakocra, this place is fairly busy, so you can just flag down Aarakocra.
Two bird people. Blimey.
So you just flag down the nearest Aarakocra. What are you saying to him? What are you doing?
I say, hello there. We would require some information if it's not any trouble to you.
Yes, of course. What sort of information are you looking for?
It's about a certain type of undead creature that is found in the ruins. They attack in packs and can seemingly come back from fatal wounds sometimes.
And also,
The
they seem
ruins?
to get very rowdy whenever they smell blood.
Ruins every day.
Yes, we would like to know if there's like any information about them, weaknesses, and just really any information would.
Allow me to go and get the master. She will likely know a little bit more information.
Thank you very much.
So the Aarakocra will wander off and we'll come back a little while later, probably about 5 minutes later, followed by another Aarakocra, female Aarakocra this time. She's fairly elegantly built, but nice white feathers, which are flecked with silvery grey, and she's wearing a nice sort of long red and gold robe, which is flowing airily behind her. She'll walk up and introduce herself. Hello, my name is Sis. I am the master of this temple. How can I assist? I'm told
well,
you're
there's-
looking for information about the ruins.
Yes, and the creatures that lurk inside.
The spell
seem-
warped.
Yes, we would like to know if there's any weaknesses to them that we would be able to use against them.
Well, the spell warped are undead creatures, and like any undead creatures, they are vulnerable to the more radiant light. So divine damage they are weak to, but apart from that, undead creatures are notoriously powerful and sturdy.
Well, yes,
Notoriously
we get that.
difficult to damage.
Well, thank you for your information. Anyway.
Any things we should avoid whilst attacking these things?
The only thing that will be an issue with them is, of course, if you have been there already, and by the looks of you, gesturing at your slightly battered look at this point, you have encountered these creatures already. You will know that the flux magic zone, the area where the weave has been damaged, is obviously something to contend with. But because of this, and because of whatever must have happened in ancient history in the city, these creatures have a certain resilience to magic.
Is there no way to overcome this?
No, they just seem to have developed it over the time that they've spent in the flux zone.
Alright.
Well, we'll be sure to use this information for good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So a little while later, so it probably doesn't take you long to go and find the Fletcher, buy your arrows, and then come back again. So you're probably still in the temple at this point. Telde, so you walk in.
Have you managed to find any information that could benefit us against the undead?
Well, they're damaged to radiant light and they're resistant to magic.
Do we have any way of doing radiant magic?
No, because we're not.
No, sadly, none of us are paladins, it seems.
Meanwhile, can I ask about healing and buffing potentially?
Healing magic?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course. I can do some limited healing magic on you. Yes. We do ask for a donation, of course, in order for us to do that.
How much?
I shall tell you. How much does it cost to cast the spells?
Why can't I just make healing potions?
You can. It takes time and money. And if you're not proficient in herbalists or is it brewers' tools or alchemist tools, I think, it takes you longer than normal.
Time being a precious resource we have right now.
Not really.
Got 24 hours, well, less than 24 hours before you can't breathe underwater anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, I've got a medicine proficiency. Would that count as...
So medicine is
Being able to
things
make
for like,
Stabilizing.
excuse me, it's
Oh, okay.
stabilizing a creature. You can do some limited healing with it if you have the right abilities.
Oh,
You need proficiency with the herbalism kit to be able to create the potions.
There you go.
Yeah.
then.
I think medicine's more.
I
like,
mean, that's according to Xanathar's guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medicine's more like splinting a broken arm, I guess.
Yeah, it's something to just sort of like stabilize things. So you can stabilize a creature that's gone unconscious would be a good way of doing it.
Okay.
So we do have some various different options
gold.
Okay.
that you can use. So we can depends on how much damage you've taken. So how is everybody at the moment?
I'm
on 11 health.
I'm
15.
health.
Full health, because I basically managed to go through that entire fight without taking a hit.
You didn't take
Oh,
a
wait.
single hit at all.
Could maybe have to do an AoE heal up.
Can I throw
healer?
Ashley head first into the rank of the enemies next time so he actually gets injured?
Well, no,
You
to
want
be fair,
to?
he's doing his job
If you
well.
do that, you'll
Yeah.
most likely end up with me dead.
He did kill 2 of them for us. Like,
Wait,
I think I killed 3.
Hikvi, are you quite damaged? I could use Cure Wounds on you.
Well, we can use some of our clerics to cast the same spells. It would be. It
I'm
would
on
cost
less than half health.
10 gold per use of cure wounds.
okay.
Well,
Or
doesn't
we can
seem
do
too
a
bad.
prayer of healing with you, which would cost you 40 gold. I believe
40 gold.
prayer of healing. I think is that.
Is that an AoE?
I think it might be an AoE. Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah. Basically, I just want us to get us back to full health for all of us as possible, so that we're
Yeah.
ready to go out without
Wait.
using our own spell slots and shit.
Yeah, it would actually
Up
cost
to 6
more.
creatures within range can heal
Take 2d8
hit
plus
points
their
equal.
spellcasting
Yeah.
level.
What's their own spellcasting level?
No, the person who's casting it spellcasting level.
Okay.
So yeah, you
I
can do
think
it. Do that. Prayer of healing would be good for you because it's an AoE. It costs you 40 gold to get that done, but it would do
Okay.
all of you.
So that's, shall we say, since Hydra's involved, that's 40 divided by 6.
But not all of you are
40
injured.
doesn't does.
Well, not all of us. So 40
I just
divided
not
by 5
taking a
then.
single point damage.
Oh, divided by 4 then. Minus Hydra and.
It's only Vine,
Solid
Malaya, Ragnar, and Hikavine that have taken damage.
Okay, so if we each of us put 10 gold in for the 40 gold, I
Yeah,
think
It would literally be the same price as if we were to just buy.
But how powerful
get
is healing prayer?
individually.
How powerful is healing prayer compared
Yes.
to
Prayer of healing is
Cure Wounds?
2d8 plus the spellcasting ability modifier, which I'm going to say is +3.
And Cure
Well-
Wounds.
That's 1d8 plus 4, so it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'll happily give up 10 gold.
Yeah, sure. I don't really mind. I have a
You get more from this
like
anyway.
300 anyway.
Okay.
This is a nice smart way of healing up again. I like this.
So you all regain 10 points of health from this prayer of healing.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, if I regain 10 points of health,
I think
it
that
just
that
puts
brings
me
you
up
up
to full,
to
yeah.
most of you. Brings most of you up to full again. I think.
Can I ask
Does take
for...
10 minutes.
Ah, fair enough. Can I ask for a Cure Wounds as well?
You want to cure wounds as well, so that'd be 10 gold.
That's fine.
That's 1d8 plus 3.
I'm on 21 health out of 23.
You can spend money on a cure wounds as well if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Right, 10 gold off. So for Ragnar, you get 8 points back.
Fine.
Hikavim, you also get 8 points.
Right.
Yeah, I only
yeah.
needed 2.
Bugger it, I'm going to go one more.
One more.
One
Another
more.
10. Another 8.
That's fine. 38.
She will also notice, look at Seldisa and notice your crest. Master Freewin, is it?
Yeah.
We actually have a letter for
Here
you,
we go again.
which has been
Ooh.
sent through. I believe it's from the capital. Hang
What
on,
is it?
let me go and find it for you. So she goes off to behind one of the main desks and retrieves the letter. She will hand it to you. It is now in your journal.
Okay, so let's see.
So read at your leisure.
Okay, dear Cease, my son, I do not know if you will receive this letter, so I'm sending it to as many cities as I can reach and hope you do. I've heard the massacre at Ibra, and I can only hope you made it out alive and are making your way back home. But you need to be cautious of returning. We as a family owe a great debt to this empire and those who rule it, but we have a responsibility to its people as well. I believe you've been too naive in the hope of supporting Empire and its people was the same thing. It was too risky to put in this letter so easy be read. I hope you hear this one before you return. I would leave the name of Freewind behind from here forth and trouble under the true name of our family. Good luck, my boy. Well then.
Have you read that out to us?
Yeah, are you reading this out to everybody, or are you reading it privately?
I'm reading it privately.
Okay, so
Well, you just
none of
said
you
it-
heard
you just
that.
Can I attempt to hear?
Yeah, because he did say it quite loud.
He did, but I'm presuming he's reading it silently.
Yeah, I'm reading it silently.
Ashley's just reading it to himself.
Yeah.
Can I use Mind Sliver on him to ensure he tells me?
If you want
this is
to.
a hint. You don't have to read things aloud.
Yeah, you don't have to read anything aloud. Just read it quietly and then choose whether or not you want to read it aloud.
Yeah.
God, I could
There's
just
plenty
interrogate Ashley with mind.
If you really want to.
You can do a persuasion check. You can do a persuasion check.
No, I'm not doing
I
you don't
could try
do persuasion
persuading
checks.
Ashley.
You do not do persuasion checks against each other. You have to do that by RPing.
I respect
Oh.
Odysseus' privacy.
I don't.
Oh,
I
you're a
respect
bastard.
privacy.
Right.
I'm like the one person
this-
who doesn't give
I
a
can't
damn
tell
about
you.
your
From
privacy.
this point forward, do not refer to me by the name of Freewind, especially when we enter the capital.
Oh, you're a Wait, oh.
No, I believe something has happened in the capital, and we must keep it quiet.
Oh, your family's been attacked.
No,
I'm
I
just
have no
randomly
idea.
yelling out points now.
No, this must be kept nothing short of an absolute secret between us. This is most. So, if someone asks my surname is
In your
Silent Snow.
Silent Snore.
Yes. Yes,
Well,
that was my father's name before he took the name of Freewind.
Hey,
Freewind.
our conqueror, is there any book here to do with anything about these people? I don't trust it when people suddenly change their surname
Hey,
for no reason.
I trust you, Odysseus. You're very strong in battle. You make a fine
Can I
working
ask?
man.
I want to ask the Arak Coco who gave me this message. Can you send a reply saying that I'm currently making my way back to the capital, and I have read the message.
And if your reply gets captured by the guard,
But do not send. But I request that there is not that the point of origin of this letter is not put on it.
You can just craft a letter. You can write a letter
Yeah.
out, Ash, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can send it back. So we'll
Yeah.
do that. We'll do that a little bit off camera. So you can write a reply back off camera, and then just send
Yeah.
it me, and I'll do stuff. It will cost you money. It will cost you 10
how
gold
much?
to get it sent back.
Okay.
Right, shall we head on back? Oh, actually, do any of these Temple of Ogma people have any sort of buffing magic, by any chance?
No, not really. I'm afraid, Master Dwarf.
Yeah. Fine.
Certainly nothing that will last long enough for your purposes.
Fair enough. Shall we head on back now?
how about we
okay.
train what's her name, Hydra, in stealth first?
Training will take you an entire week to give her a few extra bits and pieces, and would probably cost you about 100 gold.
Yeah, I think we should just go back.
Training's an actual thing.
Yeah, you can train. You can train for proficiency in a certain skill, but it takes you time and money.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. I like that idea.
No,
I
screw
don't
it.
think
I'm
it's- I
leaving
think it's
you
more than a
guys so I
week.
can train.
All right.
Anyway, Let's head off.
I say we head on back. Yeah.
So we go.
So
Yeah,
you're
should we
heading
head
back to thingy to Iday.
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
Fine.
So, what time is it? How much time has passed by now? Aaron?
You would guess that it's probably been a good 4 hours ish
Oh, we're great. We're good.
since you've
So-
had the spell cast on you. By the time you get back to here, so you've got about just under 20 hours left.
Okay, so with regards to me, am I like an hour? I must be like an hour left then.
You've got about
or something.
an hour and a half, yeah.
All
You're
right.
still at disadvantage to basically everything at the moment.
So 1 hour
Okay.
left, right? Please.
About an hour, yeah.
All right, cool.
Be nice and say an hour. Because you
Thank
spent
you.
some time faffing around in there.
I'm getting healing.
Are you doing anything about your appearance, Ashley, by the way?
Your insignia.
Yeah.
I was gonna say out of character, just like remove the insignia. I'd say.
Yeah, I try to sort of remove the signature and sort of dash it away.
Okay, fine.
Could always have it accidentally cut off by a zombie.
You could always accidentally give it to Ragnar for safekeeping.
But you head back to the ruins.
Wouldn't exactly call giving it to Ragnar safekeeping, but
To be safe until I sell it.
Well, very, very recognisable crest.
To be fair, I think they'd figure out that Ragnar isn't a member of the Freewind family by how he speaks.
And also the fact is he's a non-human.
And he's always drinking.
Might well not clock with them before they kill him, but.
By the way, Ashley, I'm surprised you're not using your
Sorry,
avatar. As, your character is your avatar.
I wasn't.
Anyway, you head back.
Sneakily.
You're gonna go back sneakily.
Yeah.
yes.
Thought you might. Roll some stealths.
Oh wait, I just realised I need to roll twice, don't I? Or is it just attack rolls I'm doing?
What does it say on poisoned? Hang on, I've got it here.
No. You made a custom thing for me because I actually was completely healed from a rest.
No, you weren't.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're doing terribly.
No, I said you suffered from the poison.
Don't
status
worry,
for 6
Ollie.
hours.
At least Ragnar's also probably
Ragnar.
done it.
Hang on a second, guys. Stop
Right,
that.
everyone,
Owen,
shut up.
Owen, you
Gushy.
said to me I was poisoned when I drank the absinthe, and after the long rest.
No, I said you were suffering from the effects of the conditioned poisoned for 6 hours. It's poisoned. A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Right, okay.
So you do this with disadvantage.
I thought that all cleared after I went to sleep. I was just fatigued. That's fine. No worries.
No, your intoxication cleared after you slept.
Poisoned. Yeah,
But-
no worries. Sorry.
Your poison status is still going.
Okay, so let's see how bad this is. Yeah, so 9.
Ooh, this time round, both Malaya seems to be just exceptionally stealthy anyway. She seems to be quite light on her feet and good at picking, moving around. She's quite small, so she can sneak through areas much easier. And Hydra seems to be very stealthy as well this time round. In fact, all of you managed to sneak past. Even with Ragnar being a little bit noisier than the rest of you, you don't encounter any packs of creatures moving around.
Yeah.
So you can get to the cliff face. And what you can see is the cliff face drops down. There is a pathway that has been created down.
I guess Deathler didn't follow us to the cliff face. He ended
Sorry,
up lost.
I was busy typing that letter.
Yeah, don't do it now, do it
I
later.
think you can do that afterwards.
Yeah, do that later, Ashley.
Cannonball.
No, there's a pathway that leads down to the water's edge.
Oh, okay. So there's no jumping in cliff dive style.
No, because it's quite a tall cliff. It's about 60 feet.
I'd probably.
I mean, I could have just used spider climb and climbed down the wall.
Why didn't you allow Ragnar to cannonball?
Yeah, Ragnar can cannonball if he wants to. He can jump off a 60-foot cliff if he wants to.
I don't think I want to.
He just has to take 100 points of damage.
Right, Ragnar is hard-headed, but he's not
10 foot
fatally
per 6,
stupid.
10 feet.
Anyway, so I start walking down the path.
Yeah, so you're going to walk down to the path and get it. I presume you're just going to make your way to the water. Hydra's leading you down, and she's effectively saying that. So when the whatever explosion happened here, part of the city has now been trapped underwater. So we are going to obviously have to submerge ourselves to get across to that. Now, fighting normally underwater is much harder than usual, which you've already all prepared for in terms of your the weapons that you picked up.
Yep, I've
I
swapped
mean-
my short sword now.
And I
Yeah.
would also say that moving is going to be much harder for you, I'm afraid. Whilst you can breathe underwater, you are still moving through water. I can swim through water effectively without any sort of like reduction, but for you, you will be. Bear in mind that you will be much slower than you would normally be.
I love how
I
I
can just
like,
turn
I
himself into
stow
a
away
fish.
my bow and get my short sword out ready.
One sec. Let's say I use a piercing ranged attack, like needle for my needle blight.
So
Would that have a
ranged
disadvantage?
attacks, I believe, are if it's over their maximum range, they automatically fail, and you do them with disadvantage.
Ah,
you have
okay.
like half range because of the
Well-
amount of resistance it has to go through.
No, so it goes up to its range, but anything past its short range. So the way ranged weapons work is they have sort of an ordinary range, and then they have a long range. If you shoot at your long range, you do it at disadvantage.
Right, fair enough.
It's like, I don't think I actually even need to stow away my longbow because it's got a range of 150.
Even if it's not, it has disadvantage.
Anyway,
it's a crossbow.
so I think
So unless it's a weapon is a crossbow and net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including spear, trident, or dart, then it would be attacks at disadvantage.
okay. Anyway, so I think I might be the first to test out my water breathing spell. To test out the water breathing spell, and
Yeah. Well,
submerge
Hydra will
myself.
just dive into the water.
Yeah.
Because she seems very much at home in the water.
And I cautiously submerge myself.
Okay. Yeah. So I think as you all submerge yourselves, you would initially begin to hold your breath. Because natural instinct, you were submerging yourselves in the water, you would begin to hold your breath. But as you started to struggle to breathe, you panic, you'd end up swallowing water and finding that actually it's easy for you to breathe.
Does it taste nice?
It tastes salty. It's salt water, so it does taste salty. But you can effectively breathe as per normal under the water, and it does take a little while to get used to. But that's about it. So as you're moving across, I need you to make me another stealth check. You don't need to worry about doing this at disadvantage. Just make me another stealth check for me very quickly as you're moving through the water.
Same outcome as before. 20.
Not one!
God, okay. Remember your bonuses to it though?
So that would be 5.
I'm just gonna keep like 5 miles away from Saldissa.
Oh, 21.
Hey, me and Ollie both have the same stealth.
High five.
We'll just keep 5 miles away
yeah,
from
yeah.
everyone else.
I just high fived the mic.
Well done, Ollie.
Good job, Ollie.
5 miles would obviously take you miles away from where you're intended to be going.
Don't
Hydra,
worry.
Hydra, it will lead you across to where you're going.
How did Hydra do with stealth?
Hydra did you all did fine with stealth.
Even though that I got 5.
It's harder for the
I was
creatures to
waiting.
track you underwater, so you all did fine in stealth.
You're
They
telling me the creatures got like nat 1s with all of their runs.
no, they have passive perception of 8, and they take half of that whilst you're underwater. So they have
Oh,
passive
God,
perception
actually.
of 4.
You
Oh, yes,
were
actually
one
just
off.
did half. Just made it. So you make your way across to where Hydra is leading you, and she leads you over to a building over here. Now,
Yeah.
when you arrive at this little building, it's covered by rubble.
Glass smash.
And a lot all of the creatures.
Looks
nearby
like you
for
will take you some
sand.
time to dispose of this, and it probably will make a little bit of noise. What would you like to do?
Carefully try and
Communication
about
as well
we-
at this point
we-
is very difficult because you are trying to talk through water. Yes. But the only person who can communicate normally and effectively is Hydra.
I try using the hand signals for careful.
Okay.
Do we understand?
Like I
these
sort
hand
of, I
signals?
sort
I
of
don't know.
like
Roll an insight
make an-
check.
I was going to say, I don't know if I know what.
Yeah, you can all roll an insight check to try and figure out what Ashley's saying to you with his hand gestures.
Ragnar pained expression.
So it would probably, guys, it would probably
Yeah.
take you roughly about an hour to clear this rubble. You think?
So
Doing
I
it
no
normally.
longer- cool.
Oh, I perfectly understand.
And
Right.
by clearing it, normally it would make a lot of noise. You can try and be careful and stealthy about it, but it
longer.
would take you a lot longer.
I feel like we've wasted enough time already. Might as well just go through it.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
You said a
Can I
lot
just
longer.
like
How much longer?
distance myself so that if something does come along, it,
You're not
it
helping,
doesn't
it'll take longer.
notice me.
Yeah, if you're not helping, it takes longer, mate.
You're not helping, it takes
God's
longer.
sake.
Yeah,
It's a team effort.
come
Yeah,
on, let's
this is
do
a-
this.
Party-based game.
And
So, yeah.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Then, in that
That is-
case, you can
That is
leave.
true.
If you don't want to be part of the party, you can leave. Simple as that.
I'm literally just role playing as what a chaotic neutral character would role play as.
Yeah,
That's
well, you're
fair.
part of a party, so deal with part of the party. So,
Shall we keep going?
I need you all to make me 4 stealth checks as you try and clear this rubble.
Oh God.
Oh. 11. Are we doing them one at a time?
Yeah, do one at a time individually. So you roll the first one. So Ragnar, what did you get?
16.
11.
11, 16.
17 plus 4, 17 plus 4.
Okay. I'll
Are these
take-
additive or just?
Oh,
like-
wait, no,
No,
hold on. Wait, I failed maths. It's 19, not 21.
I'll take my second.
11. I can't see yours rolling, Ragnar, for some reason.
My second is
Oh, there it
also
is.
16.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I haven't told you to roll your
Wait.
second one yet.
Don't
Okay,
worry, second
sorry.
check.
11,
Ashley, you need to
16.
roll.
Need Ashley to roll.
Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, that's his
Ooh,
second.
okay.
Okay, fine. So first one you will pass.
I've already
roll the
rolled
second
all
one.
my 4.
Okay, rolling
Oh,
my
okay.
second.
I'll just roll a different one as my
Oh,
second.
Can I just... I've already rolled all 4 of mine. Can I just put them in?
Okay.
No, because I'm keeping track of things.
Okay,
That's
14. That's good.
Well, it's a 17.
Okay, you'll pass the second one. Third one.
cool.
It's a 16.
Oh. Wait,
Oh.
wait, no, that's not plus. That's not plus 4. Sorry, these are plus 2s.
Okay, you still passing that one.
Owen, sorry, I need to
I
retcon. These are meant
calculate.
to be
Don't worry,
plus
I've
2s.
calculated it.
Cool. Sorry about
Tell
I
Disa.
think as long as it's not a 4.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Fourth one.
22. Because I got a nat
9.
20.
that. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it?
14.
14. Still Disa.
Malaya.
Your 9, was it?
Yeah.
I've done those two
Malaya,
already.
Hydra,
I've
we've
done
got
those
that
two
down.
already, yeah. You all passed the fourth one.
Woo!
Yeah.
So,
We clear the rock.
you clear the rocks
Adam.
without attracting the attention of any more packs.
Am I no longer poisoned?
And you are also no longer poisoned. That's another
Hooray!
hour. You've got about 19 hours left.
Eh.
Remember, you
Right,
also
yeah,
have to get
perfect.
back. So, you can now
Can we just
open the door and
swim up?
enter in. As you enter in, it leads down into a passageway, a very dark passageway. In fact, completely pitch black. So those of you who have dark vision can see for 30 feet in dim light. The rest of you can't see a fucking thing. So that's effectively Malaya and Seldisa.
I can see dark vision 30 foot.
You can see 30 foot in dim light.
Can't see a thing.
Yes,
Can
like
anyone
having
else see
dark
anything?
vision 60 feet. Yeah, I can see
Ah,
perfectly fine.
How are you magicy people?
You can see for
Pass the
30 foot
light
in
bulb.
dim light.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I
I'm just
mean-
gonna cast light.
Cast light, fine.
I was going to turn to a needle blight because they have blind sight, but then I realized there's a chance that it will just kill me.
You're casting light, are you?
No. I was
Oh, no, I'm talking
thinking
to
of turning
Hickey
into
Veem.
a
Hickey
needle.
Veem's casting
Oh,
light. He
okay.
said he's casting light.
Oh, okay.
We seem to be very bad at talking every each other.
Roll
it
a
seems.
d10 if you are casting light.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on a second. Accidentally nearly rolled.
Oh shit! Yeah.
10.
So magical flux.
I rolled.
9?
I got a 9.
9 magic
You
behaves as normal.
alive? Okay.
Behaves as normal. What are you casting it on?
Why, Ragnar? Do you have your weapon out?
Aye.
Okay,
Why
well then it's on your weapon. You're now a living light source.
Cool. So Ragnar's Morning
What
Star
colour?
starts glowing with light.
No, not Morningstar. Short sword.
Oh, short sword. Yeah, no, you changed to short sword.
Yeah.
You're still carrying your Morning Star as well,
Um,
by the way. You're now effectively out of the water. Because as you travel down this passageway, it slopes down and then slopes back up again, so the water catches and stops. So you can eventually climb out of the water, and you are now in this dark tunnel.
Okay.
And
Nice.
eventually,
we get a new map.
you appear. New map. Now I have to move your tokens across, so you're not going to be able to see anything in a minute. I don't think. Oh no, you can see everything.
Oh, this is
So-
nice. Is that a Yeti?
Not a Yeti. Hang on.
Wisdom, strength, perseverance, courage.
I don't think I meant to see the whole map, was I?
No, that's me. All right, I got it.
I can't.
Yeah.
All I got is
So-
like a black
wait.
block.
Yeah, hold on. I'm copying your characters across.
Sorry.
Give him a minute.
But he's being slow. Get Hydra across as well. Temple, that's where you are. Okay. So, you can see the room as it is in front of you. So it's a dimly lit room. With there's a table in the centre of the room. With what appears to be a skull sat on the table. Across to the sides of the room, there are two figures that are stood on plinths. And they are stood unmoving, holding spears.
Okay. I can't see any of this, but wait.
Yeah, you should be able to.
No, it's just a black block. It's just a black box.
Dynamic
Bottom
lighting.
of it.
They've been changing the dynamic lighting on Roll20. There we go. You should be able to see now.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, you should be able to see now. They've been changing how the dynamic lighting works on Roll20. They've been fiddling with it, and it keeps
That's
just
fine.
deleting stuff. So, what do you want to do? The room is lit dimly, so these little plus symbols across there are little candlesticks. They're stands with candles on them, and they are flickering with purple flame.
Can I equip one as a weapon?
Yeah, you can equip it as an improvised weapon. Ooh, Ragnar.
You imbecile.
You headed towards the
Why
table,
would you
yeah?
run so far?
Not quite. I'm just getting a closer look at the Yetis and the.
They're not Yetis. They look, in fact, if you want to have a closer look at them, they look sort of like corpse-like.
I say beat it.
They're dressed in an armor, clad in armor, holding spears, and they look very sort of like sunken skin and corpse-like. If you are approaching, going anywhere near the table, everyone roll me initiative.
Oh.
If we are.
Yeah, you have done already. You've moved your tokens.
Okay.
Rolling initiative.
Exactly why you should wait for me to describe things before you fuck off and do other things.
+2.
I thought you were done.
No. I will say, what would you like to do if I'm done?
Oh well. Straight into the action. As
20.
always.
7.
Do. Okay, pop your things in.
As soon as we actually exist.
Keeps doing this.
Hello, we
saying
don't
this.
exist.
There's
If you keep
not
giving me
any
lip,
token.
you won't exist anymore. So shut your fucking mouth.
Babe.
I've got a lot to
There
deal
are
with that you don't know about. There we go. You are all in.
I'm sorry I didn't know.
There we go.
Well, then you can stop
You're
with the
in.
attitude.
Let's just all be friendly and just all stop getting on each other's nerves. Can we all agree to do that?
Squishy, just leave it. Malaya got... What does she get to her AC? She gets a +4, so she got 20. What's your dex, Vine?
My dexterity is 18 +4, so... Wait, are you talking about...
Your base stat.
Okay,
What's your dex base stat?
Oh, it's 18.
18, so it's a +4 bonus, yeah?
Yeah.
So same, I'm going to let you go first, because you're the player character. These guys get... Oh, well, one gets really shit, and one gets quite high. Dex is +1. Not fantastically high. And you want a turn counter, don't you, Squishy?
Yes, that would be useful.
+1.
Oh, Malaya and Vine both have the same turn. Rather
That's quite good. Yeah.
There you go, it's down the bottom of the initiative list, so if you scroll down, it's down the bottom of the initiative list.
No, fair enough. That'll work for now.
Each turn, that number will go up.
Ooh, nice. Oh wait, are you able to put that at the top by any chance? That makes that
Yeah, I
round 0.
can't fix it at the top.
No, fair enough.
Problem is, it doesn't let me fix it in one position.
Oof. Oh, well, I'm sure we could look into that a little bit later.
Wouldn't it make more sense to say round rather than round 1?
That will do.
Yeah, it would work.
I think that number's incrementing.
It will increment
anyways.
on the where the initiative level would be. So, you are where you are at the moment, so you don't move any further.
Yep.
Post-it note. These, as you move closer, their eyes glow with purple light, and they start moving.
Corpses.
Vine, your turn first. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'll take out my quarterstaff and I'll cast Shillelagh. So that'll be a 1d10 for the effect.
Cast Shillelagh, yes, kind of roll a d10.
Ooh. Magic.
Cross fingers.
You get 5. Do.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So the magic takes hold, but it seems to be flickering, as though it hasn't entirely caught on the on the shillelagh. So it does half as much as it would normally. So you can apply your wisdom score, but you can only apply half. It lasts for half the time.
So would it be 1d8 +2 instead?
Yeah. So if your wisdom is +4, then you'd be adding +2.
Yeah. Okay, 1d8 +2.
And that's to your attack rolls as well.
Yeah. And
you cast Shillelagh as your bonus action.
Yeah, and I attack this one here, quite obviously.
Go for it.
Okay, so auto attacks, that'll be 20. Would there be a bonus to it, or would it just be one? It would just be 1d20 actually.
No, because you're applying your wisdom.
Oh wait, yeah, so we +2, so that's 14.
Cool. Let me tell you, 14 does not hit. They are carrying. They have a spear, and they're wearing they're wearing armor. They're wearing breastplate armor, and they're carrying a shield.
Could be quite powerful.
So the attack just clangs against their armor, and doesn't seem
15,
to sort
16.
of affect.
All I wanted to do was do an investigation check against it.
Well, if you got close to the table,
yeah.
Ragnar's close to the table.
Yeah. Okay.
God's sake.
Well, that would end my turn because I've done both my actions.
Yep, fine. Cool. Malaya's turn. Malaya will just pull her crossbow and she will take a shot at the one by Ragnar. Doesn't get advantage on this at all, so it's a flat roll.
Why am I 41, Owen? I should be 38.
Sorry?
I set that to 38.
Set what to 38?
Yeah.
You were at full health, weren't you?
No.
Oh,
I got
okay,
close to
sorry.
40.
I thought you were on full health, so I put it up to 41. So she fires a shot out. 18. This time the bolt finds it sort of like a gap in the creature's armor, and thuds in. How much damage does she do? D6 plus 4. She does. So it seems to shrug this damage off, though. Doesn't seem to take as much as you think that blow should normally have taken.
Probably a piercing weakness.
And Malaya can't really do anything else. She will take the dodge action as her bonus action. If she can do that. Makes her harder to hit, basically.
Fair enough. Alright,
Rogue.
I'm going to obviously rage.
Actually, no, she can't. She can't do that anyway, so don't worry about it.
Right.
You're going to rage?
Right. Yep, starting my rage counter now, and I'm going to move up to this one.
Thought you might.
Turned me.
Sorry?
I swear someone just turned me, but
I
maybe
did,
not.
yeah.
I thought so. Actually, I'm just going to make sure I'm not blocking anyone from attacking, and give them a good old hearty, reckless Ragnar smash.
Go for it. So you're no longer at disadvantage, so you can roll this normally.
Oh shit, I should have had my Morning Star out. Actually, can I drop? I'm going to drop my short sword, grab my Morning Star, if that's alright?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
The free action to drop something and draw it, and you draw it as part of the action, so.
Cool. I'm going to make sure it's short sword dropped. Right, okay, so D20 plus 5, roll twice. Oh, fuck.
Both your attack? No. Neither of them hit. It seems to sort of be leveling its shield. It seems very sturdy. They appear to be very well trained. And they seem to be fairly intelligent about what's going on. So it knocks this blow away with its shield. Is that your turn done?
Yeah, that's my turn done.
Kick your
That's all I can do.
Okay. So I have one of the sconces. Well,
yeah. So that works as an improvised weapon.
Well, I mean, it would help if I had stats for it.
Hold on, I'm getting them.
I think improvised weapon acts like your unarmed attack, basically.
Yeah, I don't think it does much. Jump to improvised weapons. Here we go. Improvised weapon includes any blah 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 blah. So you could include. Oh, I like this description. Wield in one or two hands, such as broken glass, a table leg, a frying pan, a wagon wheel, or a dead goblin.
Wagon wheel with a biscuit, or wagon wheel with the actual wagon wheel?
Not a biscuit, squishy.
Beat them to death with a biscuit.
You can
Yeah, but wagon
use
wheel
it
biscuit.
as though it were. So it does a D4 of damage.
Oh, that's new.
I just thought there might be something extra to it, considering it's got a flaming end to it.
It's only a candle.
True.
It's not like it's like
killing
It's a
a goblin
purple
and-
flaming
with flame.
end. How was I supposed to know it was?
You didn't. You can use
Imagine
it.
killing a goblin and then killing the goblin's friend with said goblin.
Well, actually, I'll say it works like a quarterstaff would. So you can basically wield it as though it was a quarterstaff, which is a strength-based
Oh,
weapon.
yay.
Oh hey, I have a proficiency in quarterstaff.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
you would be able to add your proficiency bonus to that. So quarterstaff would. What's your strength bonus?
My strength bonus is +1.
+1. So you'd be making that at +3 to hit, and it'd be a D6 +1 if you're wielding
Well,
it
I've just
one-handed.
quickly given myself a quarterstaff
just
in my inventory.
It's
to use as-
effectively like a quarterstaff.
Okay, so
You can wield it as such.
Yeah, okay, so hit is a +3. Roll my die. 16 plus 3. 19. Does that hit?
19 will hit. Yep.
Which means
Wait, which one are you
it's-
hitting?
Wait, hold on. Where am I? Wait, I forgot to move. That's
Down
why.
here. Yeah, I was about to say. You're currently just hitting mid-air.
I was meant to move up next to fine.
Fine, then yeah. Move yourself up to there. There you go.
Then, yeah, there we go.
19 will hit, yeah.
And it's 1d. Wait, what? Okay. This
It depends
is
on whether or not
helpful.
you're wielding it one-handed or two-handed.
Two-handed.
Two-handed, then it's
So
the
1d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, fine. Again, this damage doesn't seem to do as much as you think it would normally be doing. That was 8 points of damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
bludgeoning
so
then?
it seems to clang off. They seem to be very resilient. It doesn't seem to take as much damage as you would expect. It then turns to you.
Ah.
Lock up. And will level its spear at you and make 2 attacks against you. The first one is an 8, which will miss. The second one is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
It is going to take... It's doing it one-handed, so you will take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh my
As the spear stabs into your side, and it almost seems to, as it hits you, it almost seems to sort of like drain some of your life energy as well. You take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Bloody
I am... What's the word? I am resistant to necrotic damage.
Then you take half of that.
Wait, is
That'll be
that
5 points. Rounded up.
6 plus 5.
Wait,
That's
hang on.
11 points of damage.
The straight of damage is
Jesus
different.
Christ, this thing is
Isn't it
stupidly
6
powerful.
piercing, 3 necrotic?
No, it took 9 necrotic damage, which I halved to 5.
Oh, so it's that
6
and
piercing. Yeah, 6
Nine
piercing
necrotic.
and 9 necrotic.
Fuck me.
So that's its turn. It can't move because you've trapped it in its little cubby hole. Hydra's go. Hydra will rush up to assist Ragnar, positioning herself behind the torch gaunt, and she will make an attack with her rapier. I believe it's a +4, so that will miss. Again, clanging off of the shield and not doing any damage. Veldisa.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, so am I being blocked?
Yeah, you are. Currently, the only one that you can really attack would be the one that Ragnar and Hydra are engaged with. And
Yeah.
in fact, actually, no, Hydra would have done that with advantage. But doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Hmm.
She missed.
Okay,
Uh,
so if I move up here, will I be able to hit it?
Move up to where?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
It'll take.
That should be fine.
Yeah, that should be fine, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So,
And you get advantage with this roll, Ashley.
You get advantage, yeah.
okay. So I'm going to roll twice.
Oh, Jesus
Like-
Christ.
Sorry, I'm rolling it on a
On the plate.
plate.
On a plate, yeah. Try not
Did
to
it
roll
right.
on
Okay.
the plate because it's very loud.
Okay. My highest roll was 14, and I just need to add the
Yours
modifier.
is +8, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that will
that'll
hit.
be
That'll easily
22.
hit.
Okay, and now for damage, so I need to roll 1d8 plus
So it is
4,
damaged.
which is, yep, so which does mean Colossus Slayer, so 7 plus 4.
Which arrow
plus,
are you using?
I'm using a regular arrow.
Fine.
Plus 2.
2.
13.
13 points of damage. Okay, again, so the arrow flies through and finds a gap in its armor, and thuds in. Again, doesn't seem to be doing as much as you would have hoped.
What?
Turn end.
I think he's got a weakness to piercing and bludgeoning so far. That's what I'm going.
Resistance to...
Resistance. Oh, that's right, yeah.
This one, you didn't do anything to him, did you? Actually, none
haven't
of
done
you have
anything
done
to him yet.
anything to him apart from Seldisa. But Ragnar,
Oh, actually, you said Malaya hit him. Hikivim hit him.
yeah, no, Hikivim hit
that-
the other one. Vine didn't hit anything. Malaya's hit something, Seldisa's hit something, Ragnar hasn't, Hydra hasn't, but Ragnar, you're within its range of attack. It actually makes 2 attacks, so it's going to level 1 at you, Ragnar, which it does at advantage.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit you, I believe.
Yeah, that's cool. What damage?
It's going to do
Right.
piercing damage, so 6 piercing damage,
I half that.
9 necrotic damage,
Okay, so that's
as it drains some of your
12.
life energy again. It'll
12
make the
damage
other
then.
attack against Hydra. That's a 20 to hit Hydra. She takes the full damage.
Oh. Hopefully these are guys like glass cannons. Once you get past their armor, they don't have much health.
Okay.
Or for that, I don't know.
Go.
Yep.
Fine.
Hard
Your
to
turn.
hit. They'll go down like a truck.
I'll try and attack again with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do /roll. So it'll be 1d20 plus 2. Hoping.
Nope. Won't hit.
So it's more
Again.
than 15.
Clatters across the shield.
Which is between
More than
15 and,
between 15 and 18.
19.
17,
Oh my
17, so I
God.
hit with 17.
Really? You got hit with 17?
Wait, no.
19
Someone hit with a number. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that your
Eh.
turn done, Vine?
You hit with a 19.
One sec.
Yeah, that's right.
You've
don't
leveled your
know what
quarterstaff
melee
at it,
is.
so your action's gone. You've got your movement, you've got your bonus action.
Let me just have a look.
Nice and
No,
quick.
my turn's done.
Done.
My turn's done. Yeah.
Malaya. Now, Malaya's blocked by Hydra at the minute, so she will have to move up. Oh, well, plenty far. So she's going to move up to about here. So she's not quite in the way of Zeldisa. But she's got a clean shot. She makes this with a sneak attack if she hits.
And advantage.
And with advantage, see if I get a nat 20. No, I rolled the same thing twice. So 16, so 22 will definitely hit. He rolls this with 3d6.
Wait, 16 hits?
No, sorry, she rolled a
Oh.
6. She got a 22.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice damage, Melee.
Are we allowed to know what damage melee has done to us?
Yeah, I've been telling you what Melee's been doing.
Well, you're not told us what damage she's
I have. You just haven't been paying attention. That's 17 points
I've
of damage.
I've got quite 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. But again, whatever physical attacks you're doing against this don't seem to be doing quite as much as you want. So another crossbow bolt thuds into this creature. Ragnar.
I swear to God, if it's weakness of magic.
Wait, probably magic. Okay, I'm just gonna go for another Ragnar
I'm
smash.
at a location where magic seems to be constantly a disadvantage.
It's both. It's less likely to work.
Ragnar, what
against,
you
but I'm gonna do my thingy smash.
Bash, go
With
for it.
reckless abandon. My take on it will probably be magic is just strength. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
No, neither of them hit.
It's at a disadvantage because
Again,
it's
clangs
either
across.
going to work in like one roll or not never work.
We haven't got time to discuss this. You're in the middle of a fight. Go for it. Hakivim, you'll go.
Can I disengage?
You can disengage. You can use your full action to disengage, yeah, and then move up to your 30 feet.
There we go.
Okay. So you've got a bonus action left, but that's it.
Don't really have anything I can do with bonus action unless I just drop the quote-unquote quarter staff of a whatever.
Yeah, you can drop it. That's a free action to do, yeah.
Yeah, I'll drop that.
Can't do it unless you've got anything you can do as a bonus action, though. That's it.
Actually, better idea. I won't drop it. I'll just switch it to one-handed.
Yeah.
There we go. And
Got anything you want to do as a bonus action?
no, I don't really have any bonus actions I can do.
Fine then. In that case, the one in front of Vine is now going to level 2 spear attacks against Vine.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
What's your AC?
15.
Dean. Well, just about lucky. One of them misses by far. You manage to dodge out of the way, but the other one just almost like grazes you, almost like takes like maybe a feather out.
Okay.
Ow.
Hydra's turn. We'll take an attack with advantage. 15, I think, will plus whatever she's got will hit. Yeah, it's a 19 with her rapier. 5 halved. Okay, so another attack hits, slides between the armor plate, and again, not seeming to do as much damage as you want. Zeldisa?
Magic's the key, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to launch another attack at the one that I tapped before. So
Okay.
roll. Okay, 11. So that slash R 11 plus
19.
19. So that's definitely going to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. So then just need to find my. Okay. So that's going to be 2 plus 4 plus 7. Number 13.
13 points of damage. Okay. Again, thuds in. Doesn't do as much damage as you'd like. It is looking very injured at this point. Very
Okay.
injured.
So we've managed to chip down, I would say, nearly most of its health.
It's going to make 2 more attacks. It gets advantage to you, Squishy, so it'll make first attack against you.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit you, so that will definitely hit.
Yep.
So
Same
you
thing again.
take 6 piercing, 9 necrotic.
So another 12 damage.
1 against Hydra, which is not done at advantage. Still fucking hits her though. Yep, still fucking hits her. So she takes the full damage, which is 15, which knocks her down.
Oh shit. I always knew she was useless.
Not useless.
She's not useless, but she's not used her bardic inspiration or anything on me.
She hasn't got any left.
I know. I'm surprised. I was looking at Zokus just now, and I've got 3.
I don't know why you've got 3. Why you happen to have 3? She's a level 3 druid, level 3 bard. Why you've got 3? She's only got 2.
Perhaps
It might
because I'm a dragon.
No, it might be because of the rolls. Oh, it's a number of times
Right.
that equal to your charisma modifier. You've got
Ah.
+3. She's got +2.
That makes sense.
And that's its turn done. So that's the top of the round again. So it's round 3. Vine.
I do like return counter. It's working quite nicely.
Yeah, so nice.
Well, I'll just try and attack with my quarter staff again.
Go for it.
I think we need to be using
Here's
magic.
hoping. 12, no hit.
No, definitely not. Nowhere near, I'm afraid. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm fine.
Malaya then. Malaya will dash down to here. And she will use one of the charges of her healer's kit to stabilize and get back Hydra. 9. Okay. The Hydra is now back. Point. And then Malaya's can't do anything else. So Ragnar.
Ragnar! I obviously shout. Ooh. Shout Ragnar smash, and I just go for it again recklessly.
Go for it.
+5. Come on.
Nope.
Fucking hell. Finally!
Oh no, yes.
Fuck me!
You only rolled once for me on my screen, so yes. Yes, 20 will hit.
Right, cool.
You bludgeoning, don't you?
Yep, +5. Yep, because I'm using my Morning Star bludgeoning.
Yep, go for it.
D8 +5. I'm also going to quaff a potion.
Okay. 7 damage. You bring the Morning Star down and you cave in its breastplate and it drops to the ground.
Oh shit! Oh, is it dead? Yay! Hey!
And you can cough a potion. Standard regular healing potion, yeah?
Standard regular healing potion, 2d4 +2.
That is 5 points.
5 points damage. Ugh.
Alright, I rolled poorly on that one.
That was very poor.
Yeah,
That's
2 and a
almost
1.
minimum. Yeah, it's almost minimum.
Hickey
Oh well, better than nothing. Oh wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Sorry, I'm not done moving. I can move now.
You want to move, do you?
Oh.
Yeah, I want to move myself to here. Because that way, any melee attacks give advantage because of my my totem.
Okay. What are you doing, Hickey then?
Okay, so I've moved up.
Yep.
I'm going to attempt a fireball.
Okay, go for it. Roll a d10.
Oh yeah.
Should Hydra still be downed? Oh no, he's
That's-
prone.
yeah.
She's on the floor, she's prone.
Okay.
Got an 8 in D10. Get out of the way, microphone. Okay.
Okay, so the magic seems to pull a little bit more energy from the weave than it would normally. So roll it and double it.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, D20 plus.
And what
6.
type of damage is this? Fire, yeah?
Yeah, fire. Whoops, I pressed insert, not backward space. 19 should hit.
19 will hit, yep.
And then it is 1d10. Oh, whoops, I don't need to do. D10, so I double it, right?
Yeah, double it.
Okay, that is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, so you fire the firebolt, and it flares with greater energy than it would normally. Sails through, hits it, and it seems to take effect. It seems to do what you would think would be the damage that from that. Okay, it is now its turn. It is going to move forwards.
I know it.
Level 1 attack against Hikyveen. Fine, you've cast Shillelagh, haven't you? But you don't see damage.
Yes.
It's seen Ragnar take down its companion, so it's going to level 1 attack, and you're reckless, aren't you still?
I'm reckless, yes.
1 attack against you, Ragnar. At a 23 to hit, so that's 12 more.
Hit me. 12 more.
And an attack against Hikyveen at a 7, so that misses.
Okay. Thank God.
Hydra
Oh, at
is
least-
alive. She's not unresponsive anymore, so she will claw herself back up.
I'm looking very weak right now.
Yeah, she's not doing well. She has her own healing potion, so she is going to use that. She's going to quaff a healing potion as a bonus action. A little better, but not by much. Regaining a few hit points. She's no longer prone.
Doesn't that take an action?
No, it's a bonus action. Bonus action to use it on yourself. It's an action to use it on someone else.
Oh, I was talking about like getting up from prone.
No, it takes half your movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only move 15 feet now. Basically means you can't do anything. But actually, she'll probably move.
Would she hop the table?
about to hit. No, because you should have to make an acrobatics check to do that. Otherwise, she may well fall flat on her face. And she's just gonna
throw her rapier.
She's gonna yeet a dagger at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeet!
she's just gonna yeet a dagger at it.
Come on. Centre mass. Centre mass for fuck's sake.
Oh, well, nearly a nat 20. She rolled a 19, so that will hit. The dagger will do d4 plus 2.
If only.
She's
Scramby eyes.
4. But again, thuds in. The dagger is sort of like sticking out of its armor, but seems to be resisting it. That's it. Turn done, Sildisa.
Am I right in assuming that resistance?
I'm gonna jump on the table.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Is that your action, Mo?
It depends on how well he does.
Fair enough.
13.
Okay. It's not a particularly tall table, so yes, you can jump on top of it. It'll use up 5 foot of your movement.
Okay. And let me just
You're now
see.
stood on the table.
I'm imagining Ashley doing a little flip.
He sort of vaults onto the table and he's now stood on top of it, leveling
And he's
his bow.
knocking an arrow.
Okay, and time to roll for to hit.
Go on, Ashley.
3 plus 8. That's 11.
Won't hit.
Can I use a ricochet?
How many uses have you got left? You used 2 of it. I think I gave you 5, didn't I?
Yeah, I got 3.
Yep, you can do that.
3 more. Okay.
Roll it again, take the new value.
11 plus
8 is 19. Yep,
Yeah.
that will hit.
Okay.
Please don't give me a heart attack by announcing you roll too early. Please calculate it first.
They deal the damage, remember that's two arrows and unretrievable.
Slash 3 plus 4 plus. Since it's been damaged, Colossus Slayer goes into effect.
MVP.
Plus 3.
MVP. MVP.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Yeah, arrow thuds in. Again, doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd like. Thing is still going.
I think he's nearly there. How is he
Top of
looking?
the round. Vine.
How's he looking?
He's looking injured. Still going, but he's looking injured.
What the hell? I'll strike it again. I'll try and strike it again with my.
With advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage with this one.
Okay. Hopefully, I get one good hit this time. Nope.
Roll it again.
Roll. Yeah, I know.
You can press up
Roll.
and it'll roll the same thing, I think. It'll just
Oh, really?
input the
Oh,
same.
yeah. Ah, yes, you can. That's brilliant.
Press up and it'll
that's
just input
really
the same thing.
Yay! That's
About
Yay!
time! Right, roll your
So,
damage. So you'll
Instead of 1d8 plus 2, it'll be 1d8 plus 10.
1d8 plus 10, yeah.
He's probably dead. Hopefully.
Depends on how much he rolls. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah!
Yeah, I thought so. I was guessing they had probably about 45 health or something. No, 20. 25
much
health,
less
but
than
we've done about that much damage, which has been resisted about half. Am I about right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
also, here's a surprising thing. Because the time of my shillelagh was half, it would actually only take 30 seconds for it to disappear, so I was like counting down the rounds
Yeah,
being
so
really
you were
scared.
close. I
Yeah.
was keeping count of that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah.
That's 900 XP for everybody, shared between
900?
6. 900 shared between 6.
Okay. So that's 900 divided by 6. 150.
150 each.
Cool.
That's still good.
Oh,
Bit of XP.
I only need 90 more XP and I get to level 4.
19.
What? I can't
90.
believe I can't
don't
believe that
think
I got
so.
I can't believe that I got 2 top rolls
Hang
in
on.
that final round.
We should be on.
Actually, I need about 1,000 more.
I think we're at 8.
You've done something wrong, actually.
1,860.
Yeah, I'm on 1,860.
Yeah, it should all be on
1,860.
1,860 away.
Okay.
Just level it so
I
you've got
miss-
1,860.
I miss. So
It's okay.
1,700.
You had 200 for the encounter you had.
1,860.
Yes, you'd have
That's the level you should be
1,860.
on.
Yeah. Just set it to 1,860.
Yeah, there's a little
Well-
set button.
Also, presumably, those were the guardians of this place.
I'd hope so.
Now that they
know,
are both dead, Dathisa,
Yeah.
this probably surprises you, because the skull on the table
Yep.
starts talking.
comes to life. Get off me!
I just.
It wakes up, starts talking, so I'm going to make you make me a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
because it probably makes you jump out of your skin.
Okay. Okay. That is 19 plus.
No, you pass easily. So it makes you jump, but you manage to jump off the table without falling and flat on your face. The skull will wake up. It appears to be made out of bone, so it is a skull, but it's got intricately carved arcane glyphs on it.
If I wanted to smash it, I could.
Yeah, in theory. It's glowing with purple magic in its eyes, and it starts talking. What it says to you is, "Welcome, new acolytes. Ahead of you lies the largest trove of necromantic knowledge in all of Estabis. However, to gain access, you must first prove your worth. The door ahead of you is sealed and requires a key to open. The clues on how to find this key are hidden behind 4 trials, behind the 4 remaining doors. These trials will test your strength, perseverance, courage, and wisdom, but you will need an open mind and cunning to best them. Once completed, you will be given part of a clue that will reveal how to unlock the final door." I'm still going. "Beware. Once you have entered a room, you will not be able to enter another again until the following sunrise, as each has a taxing effect on the mind. Once all the pieces have been collected, remember that courage to try and the perseverance to see a task through will always outweigh the other 2 characteristics, but wisdom is always preferable to strength. Good luck."
Yeah, when you say wait, can we ask a clarification, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay. So
Can I do an Arcana check on the skull?
when you can say only one, you can only go to one. Does that mean only one person can go in
You don't know.
these rooms?
No, if that's what you infer.
Yeah, but can I do an Arcana check on the skull?
You can do an Arcana check on the skull, yeah, roll it.
Okay.
Can I ask Malaya to heal me up a little bit with a few healing charges?
Well, you can only use a healing charge once per long rest on you.
12.
Which
Would
she's already
that
done.
would that show anything, or would it not?
Yeah, it's 1 per person, Squishy. Whatever this skull is just a mundane skull that's been enchanted to relay a message. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, it was good to know.
You suspect that it was designed as a greeting to new acolytes to the Temple of Knowledge.
Right. So shall we?
Okay, so we do it.
Are there markings above the doors, or
There are.
what
So
challenge is
the
there?
door at the far end, up here, doesn't have any particular markings on, except a circle. That's it. Doesn't have a keyhole. And when I say door, they're not actually like properly doors. They're just sort of like doorways made of stone. So solid blocks of stone carved in the shape of a doorway. The one at the far end has nothing except for a circle carved into it. The other 4 have the name of the attribute on them. So this one up here is wisdom. Across from it is strength. Down the bottom, over here, is perseverance. And over here is courage.
Right. So is anyone here wise?
I've got 17 in my school.
I consider myself fairly wise.
I mean,
What's
my wisdom's 19.
You can go up to the
Okay,
table
Ollie
and
has possible.
trigger the skull again if you want, and it will reread what it said.
I mean, what I've gathered so far is Wiz is greater than strength.
Let me read out what it said again, because I presume you want to go back and check it again, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Why don't you just copy it into?
Welcome, new acolytes. Ahead of you lies the largest trove of necromantic knowledge in all of Estabis. However, to gain access, you must first prove your worth. The door ahead of you is sealed and requires a key to open. The clues on how to find this key are hidden behind 4 trials, behind the remaining 4 doors. These trials will test your strength, perseverance, courage, and wisdom, but you will need an open mind and cunning to best them. Once completed, you will be given part of a clue that will reveal how to unlock the final door. Beware, once you have entered a room, you will not be able to enter another again until the following sunrise, as each has a taxing effect on the mind. Once all of the pieces have been collected, remember that courage to try and the perseverance to see a task through will always outweigh the other 2 characteristics, but wisdom is always preferable to strength.
So it could be telling us the order to do the runes in.
Perseverance and courage, then wisdom, then strength. What would perseverance come off of?
I feel like the music's a bit too intense.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Definitely, isn't it?
It's still on battle.
It's
Bit on dungeon crawler.
I don't know what perseverance comes under. I mean, it's not really.
Constitution?
It's not mentioning skills at this point. Wisdom and strength for your main modifier.
Yeah.
But courage and perseverance aren't skills or modifiers.
I think courage could be your charisma, your self sort of sufficiency to big yourself up to go and do something.
Oh, my charisma's like 18.
Your constitution, I think, is probably a good perseverance sort of thing of shrugging something off, no matter the danger.
Yeah,
Like
so
a-
whoever has the highest constitution going.
Yeah. Yeah. How do Hydra and Malaya's stats? How do they react to these sort of challenges? If we were to ask one of them to go do one,
They will do one. They'll happily go in and do one. You don't know what challenges await you behind the doors. You just know that there is a test of wisdom, a test of strength, a test of courage, and a test of your perseverance. That's it.
Okay. I ask
if you ask them to go into one of them, then they will happily go into one of them.
What do they feel is best for them?
Hydra will basically say that she is very much an all-rounder, jack of all trades, master of none.
Right, fair enough. So we're not tricking you in anywhere because you're probably going to die.
Malaya is quite small, so she's very dexterous.
Right.
And her main abilities seem to be stealth and medicine.
I'm not really interested.
Strength is definitely going to be a battle, like a test of strength against the monster.
And I'd normally say that about myself, but I'm feeling quite weak right now, my lads. I feel like I could be getting knocked on my ass quite soon.
Why don't we have a long rest in here?
Can have a long rest if you want, yeah.
Like, I think strength would be a battle
try
against
to have a long rest at least.
I think strength would be a battle against one big monster, and perseverance would be a battle against lots of weaker monsters.
Can we take a short rest before we do anything else?
Take a short rest. Take you an hour.
And can Hydra perhaps have Song of Rest by any chance?
I think so. I think Hydra does actually have Song of Rest.
Yeah,
Can I snuggle up to the enchanted skull?
You want to cuddle with the enchanted skull?
I want to cuddle with the enchanted skull, yes.
I kind of want to smash
does
this
have
skull,
Song of
but I
Rest.
don't want to get. That's awesome. Okay, shall we take a short rest? Because I could do with using a hit die or two.
Yeah, Hydra is looking quite injured, and she will say, "Yeah, I could do with the rest as well."
Okay. I think. Okay.
Vine, by the way, if you're snuggling up with the skull, if you're close to it, every few seconds it says its thing again.
Wait, that'd be an interruptive rest. It's all just.
Yeah.
You can take a short rest.
I probably won't snuggle up to the skull. I'll just
Okay.
take a short rest.
You
Okay,
can all take a short rest,
so-
so you can spend hit die. So I don't think anyone's actually spent hit die as of yet. So
What is that?
if you go on to roll D&D Beyond and click short rest, it'll tell you how many sort of like hit die you have. So you should all have 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll also reset any abilities. It'll also say what your hit die is. So for Malaya, for example, her hit die is 1d8. You can roll a d8 as many times as you have hit die. You don't have to roll them all at once, but you can roll them individually. You also get to add, everyone also gets to add a single d6 to that as well, because of Hydra's Song of Rest. And then
Is
you
that
can
when we
heal
roll it
yourself.
ourselves?
Yeah, you roll all this yourself. And you heal for the amount that you roll with all of those. So if you want to use up,
I don't need it because
you don't need it.
I'm not injured.
I don't need it either.
You don't need it.
If that's
Malaya
my
doesn't need it. Hydra does
I'm
need it.
using.
Yeah, and because I took a short rest, my wild shape is back to 2 slots, which is
That's
very
15.
nice.
My ricochet requires a long rest to recharge,
And it only regains a certain amount of charges as well.
based on what I roll.
So she regains 9 from that. She's actually going to use...
20.
I think that takes her up to full.
Right, I think I'll happily take.
Not quite, but that's enough.
Okay, I'm gonna use all my hit die.
Okay.
I want to be max health.
You can all take a short rest. You don't have to use your hit die if you don't want to use them.
I'm at full health perfectly. No overheal as well.
Hikivine.
Hikivine. Ma.
Yeah.
Hikivine, ma.
Do you remember the other day when we were at the Inn of 1,000 Doors and I said that story to Honey?
Mm-hmm.
That was my family story.
Okay.
So, as I'm by blood, myself, I don't actually come from much in the way of the nobility. It's only really on my mother's side.
So you're a fake noble.
I would say more half noble. I'm not a blue blood.
Well, no,
I'm not-
your mother's not actually from noble blood. The nobility title was given to your father by the emperor.
I didn't. I'd just say I'm not. In fact, actually, my family's blood is not connected to any of the noble families whatsoever.
Your father was the first nobleman of the family, effectively.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
So my family's relatively new blood when it comes to the complicated
That is 5 o'clock.
battles of.
So it's up to you guys if you want to continue, or we can just call it there. I think we should probably call it there.
Yeah, I think we should call it there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, so are we just going to wait in here for like a week?
So you basically a short
Yeah,
rest
yeah,
is
yeah.
an hours doing nothing basically. It's an hour's doing nothing strenuous. So you just sit down for an hour and rest, catch your breath.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll use
So
all my hit die just to make sure I was fully healed up. Probably a dangerous thing to have done, but still, it's better than.
Well, you're on a ticking clock, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for now.
Yeah, cool, fine.
Okay. Then.
So, right, well, in that case, that's the end of that session. So you've gotten to the vault, or gotten to the necromancer's workshop finally, and you have 4 trials to compete with. Interesting for you to try and tackle next week. So, alright, in that case then, everyone say goodbye,
See you next time.
Yeah.
and we're off.
you.